Give me a scary snake.
So scary.
Yeah.
Well, lucky for you guys, I got the cheat sheet right here.
It's a good thing because we've never been able to unlock the keys to this.
This is the easiest game ever.
Kevin, Virginia, and Jason are live on 97.9 WRMF and the KVJ Show app.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Bee, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. It is the KVJ Show. How's it going, everybody?
How's it going?
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's glorious to be alive. Here we go. Yeah. Can't wait for Denny's Joke Jury today. That's always exciting. It's going to be happening right before 8 o'clock here, so get ready.
Will it be as good as Denny's or Animal, though?
I don't know. That's tough to beat.
I was trying to go to sleep last night, and I had people in my personal life texting me saying, you got to do that again. That was so good.
They liked it, huh?
They loved Denny's or Animal.
Well, you never know what you're going to get here in the summertime. We try some different stuff. We get a few hits and a few misses.
Yeah, you should see what we got planned for next week. It's not nearly as good. We peaked with the animal bit.
Maybe. Yeah, if you miss that, the cool thing about it, you never miss anything on the KVJ Show because you can always get it on demand and go back and check it out. Either on podcast, you can dial up the YouTube and see it, and we put the individual video out. In fact, that's up on our Facebook page. You can see just that segment.
But if you're in our personal lives and you do go and listen to it at, like, say, 11:30 at night, don't text me at 11:30 to tell me how much you love Denny's versus Animal.
Yeah, well,
You could text me. I welcome it because I'm usually up anyway.
You're awake?
Yeah, I got all kind of issues.
Yeah, last night I got a call from his gay horse. Yes.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I was giggling at the headline Rump Meets Trump last week when Kim Kardashian met up with President Trump, but it sounds like her meeting worked. I'll tell you what she did coming up in just a second in your dirt. Before we get into that, Kathy Griffin, she's had a rough go these past few months. She's talking a little bit about her friends and that she lost a bunch of them. Here she is on losing her friends after all of her scandalous stuff.
My personal life did fall apart. I mean, I lost 90% of my friends. And my joke is I'm down to 8 gay guys, 2 puppies, my boyfriend, and my mom's on the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
I know why she lost her friends, because she started coming for people and being really angry. Did you see how she came for Andy Cohen?
She's super annoying. But I've never liked her though.
I've never liked her, ever liked her. I think she's one of those people that doesn't understand how interpersonal relationships work. She broke so many codes of things you just don't talk about, and just you're unlikable.
Well, you're sassy to a fault. You're
abrasive.
You're coming after people publicly.
You got to balance all that with likability, and I don't think there's anything likable about her. I'm surprised she kept 10% of her friends, actually. In other news, it looks like David Cassidy is talking about his lies. Now, remember when, right before he passed away, he was talking about how he was fighting dementia and saying that was his odd behavior and what was behind all of it? Well, I guess he was doing this documentary right before he died, and he talked about how there was no dementia. He had made that up. It was actually his alcoholism.
We have part of the interview. This was his last interview he gave, and he's talking about how...
Whoa, that's heavy.
I just met with the doctor, and I have a liver disease. My life has changed dramatically. The first few days I was unconscious and near death. The last week or so, my memories come back. There is no sign of me having dementia at this stage of my life. It was complete alcohol poisoning.
Wow. He did end up dying of organ failure, so all of that trauma that he was going through due to alcoholism did eventually take his life at age 67, just back in November. So scary stuff. And finally here, as promised, Rump Meets Trump actually had some positive outcome. If you are in support of people not being locked away forever for making a early mistake in their lives, a nonviolent crime. You know, when Kim Kardashian met with Donald Trump, it was about freeing this woman named Alice Marie Johnson, who had just spent 22 years behind bars for a nonviolent, first-time offending drug offense. I guess whatever she said to Trump worked, because they are now commuting her sentence. And after spending 22 years behind bars, she's getting released. And sources say Kim and her team are working to arrange a meeting with Alice. She will travel to Alice as early as this week. So, wow. It worked.
I don't know what to say.
We made fun of it. I know I did. But, I mean, she did something good for Alice, at least. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by the 6th Annual Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest. It happens July 21st. It starts at 2, but there's a VIP hour that starts at 1. Tickets on sale now. Get your tickets early because they do go up in price. PalmBeachSummerBeerFest.com.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, talking about President Trump, it's a fun little flub from Kellyanne Conway. It's usually Commander-in-Chief, but she accidentally calls him the Commander of Cheese.
And the problem with the President of the United States and the Commander of Chief expressing that opinion is...
Now, that's the position I want if I run for politics.
Commander of Cheese?
Oh, my God.
Can we get this? That'd be great if you could do that.
President of the United States and the Commander of Cheese.
Yes,
I'm here.
The Commander of Cheese.
I can't think of anybody in my life that's more qualified than Jay Bird.
Yeah.
I love my country. I love cheese. It works out perfect.
Well, what were we saying yesterday? I was telling you about how McDonald's plans to replace pretty much every human in their stores by the year 2020 with kiosks that you can order from.
Now, will the robots make the food, or it's just for the ordering?
Just for the ordering.
Okay.
But we are getting to robot chefs pretty quick as well. That could likely be part of the equation in the future.
It's happening.
Yeah, well, for yesterday, our poll that we had on Twitter, I asked, as McDonald's goes to automated kiosks by 2020, what would you rather see at the counter? An automated kiosk or a human being? The automated kiosk is our official winner at 51% of the vote.
It's
wow,
close,
it is
though.
very close.
But this might sway a couple votes, as I have audio of a McDonald's manager swearing at a customer and insulting his car.
They're all cheeseburger. Take your son out of your hamburger.
I just want my money back.
I'm giving you your money back. I want you to get out of my lawn. So move your crappy car.
I should have been out of my line a long time ago. Now we're on 12 minutes. I'm waiting for one sandwich.
You're not getting your sandwich.
I don't want a sandwich.
No, now
Why are you insulting my car?
To get your money back. Here's your $9.13.
75. Good. I hope you know, just so you know, you're swearing is on video.
Let your car die.
I got you on video.
All right, well, there you go. McDonald's like, yep, we back that decision. Kiosks don't insult cars.
That's crazy. Get your crappy car out of my line.
Yeah. Yeah, tough stuff.
It's waiting 12 minutes for a sandwich. Yeah, I'd be upset too. I mean, that's a long time.
It happens, though.
That's a long time.
CMT Awards were last night. The Backstreet Boys. What? Wait, they're in country? Oh, that's right, they are. They've got a song with Florida Georgia Line. They got Performance of the Year.
For Performance of the Year, the Backstreet Boys and Florida Georgia Line for everybody.
Yeah, for real. Hold on. Seriously? So who would have thought? Who would have thought 20 years ago when everybody, Backstreet's Back, came out, that these guys, Florida Georgia Line, would be singing it on stage, and then we would actually do something together.
I can guarantee you about 25 guys shot their TV last night.
What the hell is this crap?
Boy band?
Get
Boy
your crappy
bands.
boy band out of my line.
What the hell?
Hear the KVJ Show and After the Show podcast any time of day. Find it at kvjshow.com.
Y-Green would like to introduce you to the Millers.
Before I had to put up plywood and metal shutters if a storm was approaching.
With Y-Green, the Millers found a better way to finance home improvements for energy efficiency and storm protection.
Our insurance went down $7,000.
Y-Green makes home improvement financing fast and affordable, with no money down and no payments for up to 17 months. Eligibility is based on home equity, and payments are made with your property taxes. Call Y-Green at 1-866-IMAGINE or visit ygreen.com today.
Dreaming of a white sand Christmas? Ready to ring in the new year on Island Time? Celebrate the holidays with Celebrity Cruises and turn your family get-together into a Caribbean getaway. Let the best premium cruise line take care of every festive detail, from sumptuous holiday meals to shipwide entertainment. We'll even send Santa our coordinates. Plus, for a limited time, receive a special offer on any 2018 holiday sailing. Visit Celebrity.com, call 1-800-CELEBRITY, or contact your travel agent today. Restrictions apply. Ships Registry, Malta, and Ecuador.
Hopefully summertime slows down a little bit for you. One thing you don't want to snooze on with running around with vacations, everything else you got going on, is your health. Got to go into Revitalize. Get ready for a vacation, a plane trip, any kind of little trip you're going to be taking. Once you go in, if you want to get your immune system boosted up so you don't get sick while you're gone away, getting on that flight, getting worn down, there's a good chance you could. If you don't, right now they've got a special deal where you can get 3 treatments and get 1 for free. Plus, you can also get a whole bunch of B12. That B12 is great for boosting up your immune system, also giving you a little metabolism kick. Go in right now, get your health, fitness, and your overall well-being in check. For the entire month of June, Revitalife is offering special package deals. You can lose weight, boost your energy, or just bring your wellness to its optimal level. Check out their new location, too. City Place's South Tower in West Palm Beach. It's on Okeechobee Boulevard, right across the street from the Restoration Hardware. You can also check them out Indiantown Road in Jupiter, and online, it's revitaliv.com.
A real bright future story from the Florida Lottery.
Hey guys, my name is Carly McGregor and I'm a sophomore at the University of Central Florida. The Bright Futures Scholarship has been my family's saving grace. I distinctly remember the joy that I felt when I found out that I qualified for the Bright Futures Scholarship. I was so proud to call my mom and tell her that I did it. That moment will forever resonate with me. I just want to thank the Florida Lottery for everything that they've done for me and all the students in Florida.
View more success stories at flalottery.com/brightfutures.
Hey, it's Jay Bird from 97.9 WRMF. Let me tell you about how awesome Sprint is. You can get the best price for unlimited with 10 gigabyte hotspot included to connect all the devices you need. With Sprint, I can do so much. I can stream my favorite shows in HD, which looks amazing. I can send producer Denny's all of my favorite photos of my dog hanging out at the dog park. There's so much you can do with Sprint. Like sending pictures to Kevin in Virginia while playing tennis with my dad, Randy. Like I said, it's amazing what Sprint can do. Sprint Unlimited now includes Hulu. Yes, get unlimited access to the most popular next day TV, original series, thousands of hit shows, movies, and more. It's TV that works for you at home or on the go. My South Florida, my network. Make it yours today. Head over to your favorite Sprint store and let them set you up on a great plan, just like they did with me and my family. You can also check out their website, sprint.com/unlimited, or call 1-800-SPRINT1 for more information. That's 1-800-SPRINT1 for more information. One Hulu limited commercials plan per eligible Sprint account. Coverage and offer not available everywhere. Excludes taxes, fees, and roaming. Speed maximums, use rules, and restrictions apply. Compared to national carrier unlimited HD rates, features differ.
Are you looking for something fun to do this weekend? Stop by one of the hottest new communities from 13th Floor Homes, Arbor Park, this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. for their model home grand opening. There's fun for the whole family with a barbecue cookout, live music, raffle prizes, games, and more, plus 3 amazing designer model homes. Be the first to walk through these beautiful new single-family models and discover why Arbor Park gives you more home sweet home. And they start from the high 200s. You can't miss this. Join us this Saturday, June 9th from 11 to 4, 4046 Woodshed Circle. Visit ownarborpark.com. See you there.
If you're looking to be a better parent, I've got a great resource for you to tap into. I love the fact that I go to this website and I can find out all kinds of local information, fun stuff to do with the kids, places to take them, resources for cool things like affordable summer camps and places to go for swim lessons. Go onto this website today if you're looking for anything locally in Palm Beach County for your kids. It is everyparentpbc.org/WRMF. It's a free website and a free service from the Children's Services Council. And when you go on there, when you create your free profile, you're automatically entered to win their weekly drawing of all kinds of fun stuff like theme park tickets, Universal tickets, Lion Country Safari tickets, movie passes, Rapids passes. Yeah, they're going to be giving those away all summer long. So go on, create your free profile today, become a better parent, and possibly win all kinds of cool summer tickets. Again, the website to go register your free profile today, everyparentpbc.org/WRMF.
Welcome to Brightline.
How's your day?
Great. I just need 15 to respond to this
What
email.
do you want for dinner?
Let's just pick up sushi on the way home.
How about a drink?
Oh, I'd love a drink.
We will be arriving in just a few minutes. We hope you enjoyed your carefree, car-free trip.
Your commute could sound like that, or it could sound like this. What will your commute sound like tomorrow? Book your train on GoBrightline.com today to find out, and go express between Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach.
The forecast is sizzling at Plato's Closet Summer Scorcher event this Saturday. This is how the Progressive sale works. From opening till 2, save 50%. From 2 till 5, save 60%. And from 5 till close, save 70%. Shop early when the selection is huge, or shop later when the savings are higher. Get cool clothes like shorts, tanks, dresses, skirts, sandals, and more at the Plato's Closet Summer Scorcher event. Plato's Closet, Boca Raton, Boynton Beach, Palm Beach Gardens, Port St. Lucie, and Wellington.
O'Reilly. Right now at O'Reilly Auto Parts, pick up 5 quarts of Mobil 1 full synthetic motor oil for $28.95 and get a $10 O'Reilly gift card by mail. Protect your engine from sludge and wear with Mobil 1 full synthetic motor oil at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day. Limits apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Palm Tran is on a mission to create improved travel times, more direct service, and a better customer experience. It's called the RPM, or Route Performance Maximization Project, coming this fall. Palm Tran wants your ideas and comments. Just go to palmtran.org to learn more, including how you can have a say.
Car wreck? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
KVJ videos and Virginia butt selfies on the KVJ Show Instagram now. Follow us.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you think about Jay Bird?
Well, I'm very happy for producer Denny's because he's getting married this weekend. And that's a big deal in anybody's life.
Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married.
She
I thought
started
you liked to sing.
I do. I like to sing. I hate that song. Gosh, I hate that song.
Yeah, sing songs I like.
Zero passion behind
All
that
right,
song.
I'll never sing about marriage again.
But Denny's is getting married, and he's legit excited. He really loves his woman. They're excited together, and that's awesome. But it was making me think about when I played baseball with this one guy back in the day, and we were at a party, and he's kind of drunk. He was drinking. He was about a week before his marriage.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and we were having this heart-to-heart, and he kept on talking about how, I don't know, man, she wants to get married. Everyone tells me it's the right thing to do. Deep down, I really don't want to get married. Like, he was going through it.
Uh-oh.
So I was just wondering, how common is that? Do you think, is it half and half? Is it only 20%? People that are getting married, are they... Is there a good amount of people that don't want to get married that are getting married?
The first time I did it, literally the morning of my wedding, I was sitting in the food court at the Gardens Mall. Now, it wasn't their fault, but I was crying in the food court, and my sister and my best friend, who were supposed to be my bridesmaids, were like, "What's the matter?" And I'm like, "Oh, just jitters." I knew It was a mistake. I knew it. I knew it in my heart.
Yeah.
I knew that I shouldn't be doing it, but I got all wrapped up in the fact that A, I was pregnant, and B, it was this whole thing that everybody was in town for and everybody was there. I mean, just the level of us not getting along and fighting was so uncomfortable in the days before the wedding. And then his parents were there and he's screaming at me. They're screaming at him. Like, I was like, what am I doing?
Right.
What am I doing? Why would I do this? But I was so stupid and young that I thought, I just have to do this. This is the right thing to do.
See, you knew in your heart.
I knew in my heart it was wrong, and I still did it like a dummy.
I just wonder how many people know in their heart. Because I think there's some people that get natural cold feet because it's a big deal. But to know going into basically sudden death. I mean, I look at pictures from my friend. He's still married, but man, he looks so broken.
Man, he looks so broken.
He's just anytime they do a video, he's staring off. It's sad.
I gotta see this video. The vacant dad stare.
He looks broken. Now that's not everybody. There's, like I said, there's people that I know who got married and they're doing great and they're flourishing. It reminded me of when this guy had that heart to heart with me. He's like, I don't think I want to get married.
I think it's probably a shade just less of what the divorce rate is, which is what, just shy of 50%, somewhere around there, like 45%. So probably about 40% of people
that are going into it kind of almost dreading it.
Yeah, that are very uncertain. Just be like, I hope this is the right thing. It just seems to make sense. I'm this time of life. I've been with him for a long time. Everybody thinks I should do it. What are they seeing I don't see?
Did you have any jitters with the Queen getting married, or was it just, all right, I'm ready to do this thing?
No, I just couldn't wait. That sound good? No. I'm just kidding.
Dude, she might be listening.
She doesn't listen to the show.
No, it was good for me. I just I looked at where I was going in life and what I wanted to be and who I wanted to be with, and I was like, I couldn't imagine life without her. And I'm like, well, okay, this is just a good thing to do. I love everything about what was going on. I'm ready to do a family with her.
Because I was engaged and I was 1 week away from actually getting married. I told you about the girl.
Yes.
She was from Colombia, needed a green card. And,
you told us.
And I thought that I really loved her. And then I kind of sobered up and I'm like, oh my gosh, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? It'll happen that way, yeah. What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, I wanted to give you a little follow-up on something I told you last week. Remember I told you about how I was in the front yard, me and Rocco, we were playing around, I was doing yard work, and one of my neighbors came walking by, and it was her and her mom. And they were like, hey, if you ever need a babysitter, we're right down the street. Mm-hmm. We live right at the other end of the street. They lived at the opposite end of me, but in a house identical to mine. Same color, same style, same everything. And so they're like, just come knock on the door if you ever need a babysitter. And I was like, all right, well, why don't you guys come out on Saturday? Just the daughter, not the mom.
Okay.
Just the daughter. Come out on Saturday. We're going to be having people over, but I need someone to keep an eye on Rocco because I'm going to be cooking. I'm going to be doing all kinds of stuff. There's going to be a bunch of other kids there, too, and it'd be just nice to have an extra set of eyes.
Right.
So the girl said great. I said great. I thought everything was cool. She showed up right on time, 3 o'clock on Saturday. And so I started cooking the crawfish and doing my thing. And I'm running around and she's keeping an eye on him. And then all of a sudden at 5 o'clock, she comes up to me and she goes, okay, I got to leave early. I'm sorry. I'm done. And she just leaves. Now,
that was the woman I met when I got there?
That was the woman in the front yard with Rocco that was like watching over him and watching over, some of the other kids in the yard. And I was like, I know specifically, I told her, because I looked back at my text, that it was going to be an all-day thing, possibly till like 8 o'clock, maybe a little later.
Well, she probably thought it was like a kid's party because you got a bounce house, and then she walks in, and it's an absolute rager. She's like, wait, what did I sign on for?
So, was it me or was it her?
It's always going to be you.
Next. No.
Just assume that.
So that didn't work out.
Well, there probably was just, cross wires. She probably was expecting one thing and she got another. Or maybe she did legitimately have to go. I mean, you don't know. Sometimes... I always try to watch myself and my facial expressions because sometimes you can have a facial expression. You're thinking about something else. Let's say you got to run off or somebody just texted you and it really kind of upset you and you say, I got to go. And then they think that it's you And it's like, no, this is something else I'm dealing with. And so I try to separate those kind of things. So somebody's, man, what's wrong with Kevin? It's like, it has nothing to do with you at all. It had something to do with, I just got this really annoying text of a problem I didn't want to have to deal with. And I'm thinking about that. And my face said that, but you read it that I was talking to you that way.
But that doesn't really matter to me. Like, I don't care what you have going on. Like, if you've made a commitment to work a job and you leave halfway through it, you're dead to me.
So I will say this.
You're done forever.
Going to the party, me and Denny's were thinking there's going to be like 10 people there. I honestly had no idea that when we pulled up, it looked like there was a concert going on. Like, I'm not even kidding. I could not believe how many people were there. Friends of my high school I haven't seen in 20 years were there. It was bizarre, but fun. Bizarre in a good way.
Yeah, I don't know. So another one bites the dust. We scared off yet another babysitter.
Wow, I didn't last long, huh?
Nope, 2 hours.
Ooh, okay.
2 hours.
Wait, what? Okay, bye.
Pretty impressive.
And Rocco's like, sweet, freedom.
He went on a tear.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. My question that I have here is, I wind up the most convenient gas station around here is the one that is close to our radio station between work and home.
And it's the cheapest.
Yes.
They have the best price on gas. Believe me, I shop around. I penny pinch.
Mm-hmm. And I, like so many other people in life, you just have too much on your plate and you're running around. So the problem with the gas station is it's very popular because it is cheap, it is convenient. But I sat there yesterday trying to find a pump. And first of all, I don't know why, about a quarter of their pumps are always broken.
Well, yesterday was special for them. Even more than a quarter was broken because they had some kind of malfunction.
Okay.
They had a especially bad day yesterday, and most of the pumps were closed.
Okay. So, especially bad day, most of the pumps are closed. I am waiting for something to try to get some gas, which I have to do. Now, of course, you're handcuffed because you can't go anywhere. You got to get gas. And I'm sitting there waiting for this one pump. And this woman comes up and, casually pumps her gas. And then she walks inside. Oh. And I'm just kind of sitting there being like, okay, can another
We've
pump?
talked about this.
And she's just in there. I kind of like I'm looking. And she's kind of like, looking around and da-da-da. And I look down. It's like 8 minutes. Almost 10 minutes. She's in there just kicking it, whatever.
People did that during the hurricanes, remember? When the gas shortage was low and there was only a couple of pumps, people would pull up, get their gas, and then leave their car there and go inside and do their shopping. And if there's limited pumps, that's a real jerk move.
Yeah, I kind of thought that as well. I'm like, is there ever a time? I mean, unless like there's 20 pumps and there's no one there, and I don't know what the proper ratio is before it's not rude, but it's rude, right?
It's so rude.
Okay. So then what do you do at that point? I guess there's nothing else you could do other than just sit there. And it was that one game where other people were waiting and we're eyeing pumps and you're like sitting there and you're trying to jump and
for
other
position.
people zipping in. And so really I only had a bearing on this one pump. So of course it's that whole rule of when you wait, and I thought for sure if she would have just not spent 10 minutes in there, life would have been good.
Stopping to get gas is on my top 5 of annoying things that don't matter that I have to do. I hate doing that. You get gas, it's like you're getting gas. What's the point? You know what I mean? It's like
it can be okay if it's a quick in, quick out. Like I said, though, unfortunately, the most convenient gas station in my life has to be the most insane station to ever try to get into that I've ever seen.
It is. It's ridiculous. I will tell you this: if you're going north, the one at Blue Heron, which is also that same brand with the same cheap gas.
Yeah.
I went there yesterday because I saw how much drama was happening here on 45th Street.
Yeah.
So I went to the one at Blue Heron. There was maybe 3 cars in the whole thing. All the pumps were open.
Yeah. That's always in my head. And you always play this game. You do that because there's so much traffic in South Florida where it's like going, okay.
Would it be faster?
Right. I wound up sitting there 10 minutes. It probably would have been a clean wash, but there's something weird about if you feel like you're moving, you feel like you're beating life.
Yes.
You're right.
I hate to sit still.
Right.
I'll take 5 back roads that might take me 10 minutes.
And sometimes 10 minutes longer than if you would have just sat there.
Yes.
I don't know why you feel like you're winning when you're moving.
Movement means, I completely agree with you.
It's something about the soul. You're not losing in life.
It's like I'm beating the system somehow.
Yes.
Yeah. Jaybird, I think you were talking about Raging Bull. Didn't you just go check that out, that movie?
I talked about how it was a movie that's one of those classics that I've never seen.
Yeah, okay.
That everyone raves about.
Well, and I had made the comment that I think that people rave about it just because of what Robert De Niro did to play the role of Jake LaMotta, who was the Raging Bull.
He put a bunch of weight on, then lost a bunch of weight.
Yeah, he put on 60 pounds to play that.
That sounds healthy.
Yeah. So I kind of looked at this. I'm like, well, is that the largest extreme any actor has ever gone to play a role?
Because, I mean, he had to put that on pretty quick. That can't be good.
Yeah, he did. There are other actors and actresses that have broken bones and all kinds of stuff. I will let you know exactly what some of the more extreme things are that actors have done. You can tell me if what Robert De Niro did for Raging Bull is the worst or not, coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive. It's a great time to get into a new ride this month in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. A pair of crashes being reported on your roadway as we get your Thursday morning commute underway. You'll find the first one on the Florida's Turnpike northbound. That's the Lantana Toll Plaza. And on your surface streets, we have a crash on Okeechobee Boulevard and Golden Lakes. That's just near the fire station and Jog Road. Slowdowns aren't too bad in that area right now. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, Frank 9 WRMF.
Lindstrom Air reminds you that it's time to schedule your $89 spring AC tune-up. It's the best way to prevent a breakdown this summer. License number CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
This is NHRA Funny Car driver Courtney Force. Time to head to Advance Auto Parts for low prices and tons of free services. We offer free battery, starter, and alternator testing and free battery installation with purchase. Plus, Speed Perks members earn up to $20 in rewards. Don't miss out. Visit an Advance or participating CarQuest Auto Parts store near you today. Advance Auto Parts. Let's get you back on the road.
Registration for fall classes opens this July at Indian River State College. If you're looking for a quality education that's affordable, convenient, and leads to a great job, look no further than IRSC. With over 150 programs, you'll find one to get you started towards your ideal career. Fall classes start August 23rd, so don't wait. Plan your class schedule and be first to register this July at irsc.edu.
My daughter's smile looks amazing, and we have Dr. Bradford to thank for that. He is an expert when it comes to everything orthodontics. He does it all. The regular brackets, the clear brackets. He does Invisalign, Invisalign Teen. You name it, he does it, and he's been doing it for over 20 years. I love an expert. He's got accolades and certificates and honors all over the walls for good reason. He is amazing at what he does. So if you're thinking about straightening your teeth or a loved one's teeth, or a little one's teeth, go see Dr. Bradford. Offices in Palm Beach Gardens and in Jensen Beach. I love this too. He'll break it up for you into convenient payment plans, so it's not one big lump sum, which nobody can afford. Payment plans is awesome. Here's the number, 561-694-3006, or online, orthobybradford.com.
When we go out to eat, we never agree on where to go.
I want burgers. Pizza.
Tacos it is.
The one thing we do agree on is we all want unlimited high-speed data. That's why we switched to Metro PCS.
Stop by Metro PCS with the whole family and get 4 lines with unlimited LTE data for just $100, period. Metro PCS. Wireless. Figured out.
Coverage not available in some areas. Requires new line. During congestion, a fraction of customers using more than 35 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds. Video streams at up to 480p. No tethering. See store for details and terms and conditions.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 2, beware of strangers. If you've been in an accident and a stranger contacts you to get your case, watch out. They're breaking the law. These crooks knock on your door, send you text messages, and even go into your hospital room uninvited. They work for shady clinics and lawyers who want the insurance proceeds for themselves. Don't hire them, report them. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Reaching your goals often starts with a simple step, especially when it comes to your money. PNC Virtual Wallet can help you take those simple steps by providing a snapshot of your finances. Check how much is reserved for bills versus how much is left to spend on the things you love. Get a breakdown of your budget, or set up automated savings to help reach your long-term goals one step at a time. These features and more are available with PNC Virtual Wallet. Now through June 21st, earn up to $300 when you open and use a select new Virtual Wallet product. Simply establish a qualifying direct deposit and make 10 purchases with a PNC Visa debit card. To learn more, visit a branch or go to pnc.com/checking offer. PNC Bank. Make today the day. Visa is a registered trademark of Visa International Service Association and is used under license. PNC Bank. National Association, member FDIC.
Get any size iced coffee for $2 from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Sip smooth with their original blend. Go bold with a rich dark roast or try yours with an ice cream-inspired coffee flavor. America runs on Dunkin', excludes cold brew. Plus applicable taxes. Participation may vary. Limited time offer.
We've made it easier than ever to listen to this radio station. Hear us anywhere, anytime on the free iHeartRadio app. The music, your favorite personalities, and the coolest contests all happen with one app. Listen to your favorite station wherever you want. Download the free iHeartRadio app today and let's start streaming.
Get ready for America's best value at West Palm Beach Kia Summer Sales Event, where everyone else says no. West Palm Beach Kia says yes. You're approved. Past credit problems, bankruptcies, even repos, no problem. West Palm Beach Kia says yes. America's best value, a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, and IIHS Top Safety Pick Award. Only at West Palm Beach Kia South Military Trail. WestPalmBeachKia.com.
If you're not real happy with the phone system that you got right now, just feel like you're paying too much, you need to check into Xfinity Mobile. It's designed to save you money. Included with your Xfinity service, you'll get unlimited nationwide talk and text and 100 megabytes of shared data a month. Plus, you'll get access to those 18 million Xfinity Wi-Fi hotspots and no line access fees for up to 5 lines. The beautiful thing about the Wi-Fi hotspots, super fast connection, and you're not going to be gobbling up all of your data. And with Xfinity Mobile, you can customize each line by choosing how you want to pay for data. You can pay by the gig, or you can get unlimited data. And you can get started right now with Xfinity Internet for as low as $19.99 a month for 12 months. Plus, you add in the Xfinity Mobile with up to 5 lines of talk and text at no extra cost. All you do, call 1-800-XFINITY. Go online to Xfinity.com or drop into an Xfinity store today for more details. Restrictions apply, not available in all areas.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Tires Plus.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Starting nice on this Thursday morning. Clear to partly cloudy sky through the morning and sunny through mid-morning. Showers and storms will start earlier today. By late morning, showers will be moving in and thunderstorms likely by noontime. Strong to locally heavy and severe storms likely this afternoon. The rain chance today is 70%, the high near 88.
Now's the best time to take care of your car. Hurry into Tires Plus for the Epic Savings Event this Thursday through Sunday and save up to $100 on any purchase of $500 or more. Visit TiresPlus.com or see store for full details. Minimum purchase required.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, if you're up this morning and you'd like to flip on the TV, but you still want to hear the KVJ Show, good news is we are on your TV as well. You can check out KVJ TV, see what's going on here in the studio and just how handsome Jaybird looks today. It's easy for you to do. Just go to YouTube. You can find us right there. If you got a smart TV, it's easy to hook up. You can also connect to us at kvjshow.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
I think that a lot of people think actors have it so easy, but some of them really do go kind of above and beyond for the roles that they play.
My favorite are the stories you hear of an actor or an actress that doesn't break character even behind the scenes during the filming of a movie.
They call that method, J-Bard.
Well, I guess Jim Carrey did it during the whole Man on the Moon. He acted like Andy Kaufman even when the cameras were off, not recording.
Yep.
And they didn't want any of the footage released of him acting like a jerk because they thought it would hurt his image and they thought it would hurt the movie.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. I hear that on the Batman movie, the Joker, Heath Ledger was kind of the same way. Like he just got into it when he started playing the role because it's so hard, because when you play someone that's so far from yourself or it's almost like subhuman, I think it would be tough to, morph yourself into that and then all of a sudden snap back and be like, oh, can I get a spot of tea? I mean, it would be challenging.
The guy who played one of the Jason the Killers from Friday the 13th, I think it was the Kane Hodder dude, he did not break the Jason the Killer character the entire time they were filming. He kept to himself. He'd always look at the cast.
Yeah.
They were freaked out by him.
And it's probably fun, too, to mess with the crew and everybody behind the scenes.
I agree.
It's like, yeah, you're playing a role. You're staying in character. It's helping you be a better actor and a better character. And it is probably kind of fun to mess with people on the set.
Are you a jerk, though? I mean, do people hate to be around you if you're never...
Well, if everybody on the set knows that you're going to be method, I bet it's accepted. If you have a role that's so wildly evil.
Like a Hulk Hoagie.
You're right.
I mean,
that guy hits women.
Yeah. You're right, he does.
Okay, it was an accident. He tripped.
Champion of domestic abuse, Virginia.
He tripped and his fist fell in her jaw.
She fought back, which is you. Just in case no one knows what we're talking about.
Yeah, we did. We had a knockdown drag out at Clematis by night.
They talk about all the different stuff that actors have done. I get part of this stuff, and I can see maybe why you want to do it. Like, if you've ever seen the movie The Revenant, Leo DiCaprio is one of those guys that really gets into it.
Isn't that where the bear and him and all
He's
that?
rough, and he's in the wild, and I can see it's because, I mean, they do have, their makeup is unbelievable, what they can do and how they can transform somebody. But I guess apparently with Leo DiCaprio, he wanted to stay out in the wild, wanted to kind of like just have that natural, roughed up look that, just see what the elements give to me. And he slept in an animal carcass. Like the whole crew is staying in a hotel, and he took just a big like bear skin and just covered himself up in that and
stayed out in the woods?
Yeah, was like out in the freezing cold and lived in the same conditions that the character does in that movie.
Didn't Elijah Wood live out in the woods to get the one part for Lord of the Rings? He was like living out in the woods, acting like he was a gnome or something.
A hobbit.
A hobbit.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's got woods in his name. So.
I think he sent video to them saying, look, I really want this role. I'm out in the woods. I'm doing it. I'm gnoming it up.
He was putting in the time right there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't see how that would apply at all to that role. It makes really
so many ant bites.
That makes no sense that you would do that for that role.
I can't imagine it's going to be pleasant on any level.
I could be wrong on that.
Hey, it got him the gig, apparently. If it's a true story, we don't know if it's just made up. Jaybird's possibly true movie facts.
Jaybird, 40% right facts.
I think that's a true story. But you're right, though. It doesn't make any sense, though. Why would you go out there and act like a hobbit? It doesn't make any sense. Is that really roughing it?
Did you know that Dustin Hoffman sawed off his leg to play Hook, Captain Hook in that movie?
No, he didn't.
I think he did.
You think he did?
No, I think he did.
Did you get that from jasonswrongfacts.com?
I got that from Jason's possibly true movie facts.
Possibly.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, you would think you'd heard more about that.
I mean, that is going for it.
Took a dull saw by himself and hacked off his own leg, Virginia,
Okay,
to play that role.
Now I got to find the Elijah Wood story now because you're making fun of me. How do you spell Elijah?
How do you spell Jason's Wrong Facts?
Did you hear that Tom Hanks actually dated a teenage girl before he did the role of Big so that he knew what it'd feel like to be a teenager again?
You don't even know that movie. He didn't even date a teenage girl, so you're making
Well,
fun
he just wanted to get back in the world of it. I don't know if you knew that. He was 30 at the time.
That's kind of illegal.
Yeah.
How would you even look that up?
You got to go to this website, Virginia. I mean, it's just chock full of these amazing movie stories.
Elijah Wood acts like a gnome and sends video in? How do you even look that up? How do you even search?
It seems like a long
Just
Google.
go to Jaybird's website.
I'm punting, actually.
Birdlies.net.
Twitter Mike will know the answer. He's really good about factoids and facts.
Okay.
And being right.
Okay. All right. Can't wait to hear that. Actually, this is Jamie Foxx glued his eyes shut to play Ray Charles and Ray.
Okay. You can stop with it. I get it.
Glued?
No, that's real.
That's real? That's real?
You have the website. You should be telling us.
You're blowing my mind.
That one's...
Is that dangerous?
What kind of glue did he use? I hope not like Gorilla Glue.
Well, I mean, yeah, to me, no. I mean, you have to use like super glue. I mean, if you use Elmer's glue, I'm not that impressed.
Well, if you use like super glue, can't you cause permanent damage and go blind? You're not supposed to put that stuff near your eyes. You might really be Ray.
You possibly could.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Maybe he used like eyelash glue. That's like supposed to be non-damaging to the eyeball.
Mm-hmm. What's wrong, Jay Bird?
I'm just on some Lord of the Rings blog site, and it's too much.
Yeah. You might want to do that project later.
You're right, but you brought that
Stay in the moment.
No, you brought that up.
No, you brought that one thing up about the human brain, how it needs to, once it searches for something, it's
Close the circle.
I got to close the circle. I'm in a frenzy over here. You brought those facts in.
How many circles do you actually leave open a day?
So many.
So you're used to it.
Actually, the question is, how many do you open up? Robin Williams actually got a sex change to play the role of Mrs. Doubtfire. Did you know that?
Chop it off?
Another great fact I got on Jay Bird's possibly true movie facts.
He's committed.
I mean, he really went for it. Wow. And actually, that caused all the issues that he had afterwards in life.
Look at that.
Yeah. Did you know that?
Jay Bird's website is teaching all of us.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah. Did you know Meryl Streep learned Polish and German to play the role of Sophie's Choice?
I could
two
see
languages.
That. Yeah.
I just don't know if it's real or fake anymore.
Now he's in this spin zone. He doesn't even know.
I don't.
Christian Bale lost 60 pounds for The Machinist.
Yes, I do remember that. He looked really gone. He looked like he was about to die.
Yeah, it was amazing. He was, and then after that, he buffed up to do Batman, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah, because I think The Machinist was before Batman, and then he got super jacked for Batman.
I think he takes everything real serious. I don't think he's smiled since the 80s.
Well, he's like that one guy, Daniel Day-Lewis. He was featured. There was one movie that he did, Left Foot or something like that. And
My
I guess
left foot.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah,
40% sure on that.
That's better than the other facts.
Loves to chime in, isn't really sure about what he's saying.
It was a problem growing up. I would just interrupt. Yeah, this. And like, what are you talking about?
It's not true at all. Yeah, he spent his entire time in a wheelchair.
Oh.
And that because he is in one of the wheelchair, and so he just wanted to kind of like live life that way. Other actors, actresses, you hear this all the time where people get hurt playing roles, like to do their own stunts. Tom Cruise, remember that? He cracked his ribs.
Yeah.
He's trying to jump on a plane.
Because he forgot he was 50.
Yeah.
Dude, you're 50. What are you doing? This is why we have stunt doubles.
He does not do it. He doesn't believe in stunt doubles.
He is going for it.
No, that's what he does.
I do. I like that about him, though.
It kind of makes him more valuable, I think. I mean, think of the money you save on stunt doubles.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. You've also got a couple interesting things where Charlize Theron, she cracked her own teeth during training for Atomic Blonde's fight scenes.
Didn't she also do the murder movie where she looked just like that woman?
Yeah, she does the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then she put on like 30 pounds or something like that.
She did it again just recently for another movie she just did where she played a mom.
Well, the monster movie, she kind of looked like the real killer.
She morphed into her. She really did.
Mm-hmm. Also, Natalie Portman dislocated her rib while shooting the dance sequences for Black Swan. I was like, that's pretty impressive. Kind of like going that route just for those roles. Talking movie stuff here, got some good news. We saw that Tom Cruise was sending out photos from the set of the new Top Gun 2. Yeah, going, okay, maybe this could be good. Maybe it could be good. Well, there's other rumors now coming from the set. Val Kilmer has been spotted at a hotel.
That's right.
Right by where they're filming. Yeah.
I am dangerous.
Which I wondered, he was really petitioning hard to get back into this movie, but he's had some pretty serious health issues.
Yeah, there's been rumors of all kinds of cancer and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's kind of been vague about what he's battling exactly. But the paparazzi keeps getting pictures of him like in the airport in a wheelchair with like a cloak over him.
Yeah, he didn't look healthy in some of the things I'd seen. So I'm just kind of curious if he's doing a lot better, or if they'll work that into the script, or if maybe with CGI today, maybe they could just spike his hair up and make him look like the old Iceman. I have no idea.
There's also a rumor they're bringing back Goose, but as a spirit.
The spirit of Goose.
That is a internet rumor.
That's true, and according to Jay Bird's somewhat true movie facts, they're going to call him Gray Goose because
he's older.
He's like a ghost.
So that's another print that. I mean, just go around and tell all your friends today about Grey Goose.
Oh, yeah, Grey Goose. The spirit of Goose will be in Top Gun 2.
Yes. And they also say Kenny Loggins. He's coming back with a new Danger Zone theme. They're trying to pair him up with a younger rock act.
He said he wanted to do a duet. Yeah, but me and Denny's were talking about it. Don't make it overly modern. Don't make the song.
I kind of thought so too.
Don't put Kesha in there and make it, like a dance track.
Hooray to the dance.
This has got a feel of jet planes, doesn't it? Yeah, this song right here. Don't change it. Yeah, when it's done right, just bring it back, man.
Bring it back, baby.
Bring it back.
Help me.
Talking about movies and the extreme measures that these actors go to play roles. Somebody texted in and said that Charlize Theron actually put on 50 pounds to play that role in Monster.
I put on 45 pounds for Victims Galore. Did it for the role.
It's impressive.
For the KVJ movie, Victims Galore.
The victims were all the pizzas.
I think 50 pounds is more impressive than losing the 63 for Christian Bale, right?
I don't know, man, because
know.
I've gotten skinny and I've gotten fat before, and it is way more fun to eat food than to not.
It is harder to commit yourself to getting skinny and looking sickly. Think about like the Matthew McConaughey's that have done it. They're saying Johnny Depp is doing it right now. I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, but it seems like that is more like a mind space you have to go to. I don't have to be in any mind space to hit the drive-thru.
I completely disagree with you. I think it's way harder to lose all the weight than to put it on.
Yeah.
So losing it's harder than putting it on?
Absolutely.
Well, it's miserable.
Yeah.
At least putting it on, you're like, all right, I'm going to get 3 pizzas. I'm going to eat,
And I have a movie role waiting for me at the end with $1 million paycheck.
What actor or actress was recently talking about that, saying that they had to put on extreme weight for a role and it like really messed with their head? Maybe it was Charlize Theron.
It might have been Charlize because she just did it again. Like she did it for Monster years ago, but she recently just did it for a movie that came out.
Do you get paid extra for that, or is that just what you do when you take the role?
You should get paid extra. You're transforming your body and your health, and you absolutely should.
Yeah. There's a trailer out for the movie A Star is Born. It's a remake. And it looks pretty good.
The Barbra Streisand movie. Yeah,
it was Barbra Streisand and Chris Christopherson in the original. And this one has got Lady Gaga in it. She's playing the Barbra Streisand role.
Oh, it's going to be so dramatic.
Yeah, well, if you want to see just how dramatic, you can go to our Twitter. We got that trailer that just came out if you're into that and want to check it out. Coming up here on the KVJ show, back in the year 2000, you realize that the kids who just graduated from high school were born in that year. What exactly was going on in the year 2000? It's one of those lists that, will make you feel old. Coming up next.
from the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive. It's a great time to get into a new ride this month in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Be on the lookout for some slowdowns this morning on I-95 northbound as you travel through West Palm Beach. An incident being reported at Okeechobee Boulevard. We also have an incident being reported on the northbound side of the Florida's Turnpike. That one at the Lantana Toll Plaza. And in Broward County, I-95 northbound at Hollywood Boulevard. You can look out for a wreck there as well. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Lindstrom Air reminds you that it's time to schedule your $89 spring AC tune-up. It's the best way to prevent a breakdown this summer. License number CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
I got it right now. At Subway, get it like this. I get it like that. It's like that. The taste is the best. So much, so fresh. I got it right now. At Subway.
Head to Subway restaurants for the Chipotle Southwest Steak and Cheese Signature Wrap. A delicious tomato basil wrap jam-packed with a double portion of steak, topped with Monterey cheddar, guacamole, jalapenos, and Chipotle Southwest sauce. Subway, make it what you want. Wraps prepared in front of you. Double meat based on average 6-inch sub.
Hello? Jimmy, look up. I'm in the helicopter. Johnny, we need you down here for Arrigo's Jeep Celebration event. Okay, I just gotta look through Arrigo's 3,500 vehicles to see where I parked my Wrangler. Better find it before we sell it.
Shop the area's biggest selection of Jeeps, over 1,000 to choose from at the year's biggest savings during Arrigo's Jeep Celebration event. Get new Cherokees from $199 a month, Grand Cherokees from $279 a month, or save up to $10,000 off MSRP on over 700 Rams.
Jimmy, I searched West Palm, Fort Pierce, and Sawgrass. Did you find your Jeep? Nope, but I found this. It's time to celebrate. I thought he lost that New Year's Eve.
Hurry in to Arrigo Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat, Florida's #1 volume dealer.
You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass.
Select models, amounts vary. 36-month leases, 10K miles a year, $3,500 due, plus tax tag title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee. Rebates applied to dealer must qualify with approved credit. SCA sales through location. See dealer for details.
Earth Fair's newest grocery store is now open in Palm Beach Gardens at 4925 PGA Boulevard. Look for the big red tomato on their storefront sign. That means you've just found your new home for fresh, organic, and healthy foods, convenient, ready-to-go meals, and an amazing selection of cruelty-free wellness products. Plus, enjoy a refreshing organic smoothie at their heirloom juice bar or a hearty, healthy lunch at their hot bar. Healthy, clean grocery shopping has never been so easy or affordable. Live longer with Earth Fair.
Over the last 30 years, Pollo Tropical perfected citrus marinated chicken. And now, we've perfected the crispy chicken sandwich with our new crispy chicken BLT. Fresh whole chicken breast, citrus marinated 24 hours and lightly battered by hand. Topped with Swiss cheese, bacon, tomato, lettuce, and our Chipotle mayo. Pollo Tropical has changed the chicken sandwich forever. The new crispy chicken BLT. This is huge! Pollo Tropical, citrus marinated chicken.
With Norwegian Cruise Line, sailing to Cuba is as easy as
1, 2, 3, 4.
And we do mean cuatro. That's because only Norwegian Cruise Line offers 4-day round-trip cruises from Miami and Orlando with an overnight in Havana. So it's easy to experience Cuba all day.
Buenos dias.
And all night.
Buenas noches.
And with an overnight in Havana, you have time to hang with the locals and immerse yourself in the culture and history without being rushed. And both Norwegian Sky and Norwegian Sun are all-inclusive with free, unlimited open bar.
I'll have another mojito, please.
So come Havana the night away. Book your cruise to Cuba today and choose up to 5 free offers with Norwegian's free at sea all-inclusive offer. Plus, free unlimited open bar. Visit ncl.com, call your travel professional, or call 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian offers OFAC-compliant cruises and shore excursions. Ships registry, Bahamas and USA. Unlimited open bar available on Norwegian Sun, May 2018. Restrictions apply.
Welcome back to Bug Talk with Greg. My guest today is a Hewlett man. Caller, you're on the air.
Hewlett man, I've got termites, and
Whoa,
I don't know.
You're getting tinted, right, Hewlett man?
Well, not really.
Pack your bags. You're moving out your food, medicine, and pets.
Oh, no.
Relax. You just need Hewlett's no-tent termite service. No evacuation, no food removal, no pet boarding, and no stress. And it's guaranteed.
My words exactly.
Right, Greg.
Thanks. I'll just call Hewlett.
Just call Hewlett.
No matter what's causing your sniffy, sneezy symptoms, don't just put up with it. Care Now Urgent Care is open 7 days a week to quickly diagnose and treat seasonal allergies. Care Now Urgent Care. 5 Treasure Coast locations. Walk in or use web check-in at carenow.com.
Mini Coopers are a really cool vehicle. Stylish, awesome, quick, bam. You always see them in these like European road races. And you see them all over the roadways of South Florida. And now you can get yourself into a Mini Cooper with Brayman. Not only are they cool cars, the interiors are absolutely amazing. The tech packages are fantastic with a phenomenal sound system. If music is important to you, you definitely want to look into a Mini. If you're high-tech, Bluetooth capability, so it's real easy to go ahead and connect your smartphone right there into your stereo system, so you can listen to the KVJ show anywhere and anytime you want to. Plus, it's got a really cool backup camera as well. There's so much footroom as well. You'd be kind of surprised. A buddy of mine, 6'4", has himself a Mini Cooper. I'm like, how do you fit? He's like, I got room to spare. And my car seats 5. 2-door, 4-door convertibles. Great prices. Mid-200s for that convertible. And you can get exceptional lease and finance offers right now and see just how affordable a new Brayman Mini can be. Plus, the one thing you get when you go into Brayman, it's Club Brayman. It's not only a cool car, it's a lifestyle. The hottest VIP events in South Florida now open up to you. And if you go into Brayman right now, you can get up to $4,250 off on select Mini models. And check into the Brayman Price Assurance Guarantee, where they'll honor all national, regional, and competitive dealer offers. Looking for a cool, trendy car? You need yourself a Mini. They're right there on Okeechobee Boulevard in West Palm Beach and online at BraymanMini.com.
Get any sized iced coffee for $2 from 2 to 6 p.m. Sip smooth with their original blend, go bold with a rich dark roast, or try yours with an ice cream-inspired coffee flavor. America runs on Dunkin'. Excludes cold brew. Plus applicable tax. Participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Priced thousands below retail. 954-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, it looks like there may indeed be a Roseanne reboot in the works. Who's going to be there and what is it going to be about? And what does Roseanne think about it? We'll get into all of that good stuff coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, most of the seniors who just graduated high school were born in the year 2000. And if you look back to the year 2000, for me, it feels like maybe 10 years. It wasn't. It's almost 20, bud.
I play songs in my iPod that are from 2000. I'm like, oh, man, I love this new song that's out.
Yeah.
This is like 20 years ago.
Almost, yeah, pretty much. So what exactly was going on in the year 2000? Some flashbacks. Does it seem that long ago that Palm Beach County was the center of all the drama happening with the presidential election with George W. Bush and Al Gore? That was going on the year that high school seniors were born. The hanging Chad.
Oh, yes.
You say that now to someone that's 20 years old, and they're like,
who's Chad Kardashian?
And why is he hanging?
Why are you hanging him? That's not cool.
Yeah. Remember Elian Gonzalez?
Oh, yes.
That was a global story, if not a huge national story, and that was centered right here in South Florida, the big international custody battle between the U.S. and Cuba.
This bit is called Kevin Makes You Feel Old.
Pretty much, yeah. Back in 2000, gas cost $1.50 per gallon. Your hot songs on the charts that year, NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye, and It's Gonna Be My. Britney Spears' Oops, I Did It Again. Eminem's The Real Slim Shady. Nelly's Country Grammar, and Outkast's Miss Jackson. Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Ooh, I'm for real.
Never met.
We can keep going.
The biggest show on TV that year kicked off the whole reality TV phenomenon. Do you remember what it was?
Jay-Bird, only talking about real world.
Talking about the real world. No, that actually happened in the 90s, Jay-Bird. You are incorrect.
What about Newlyweds, Nick and Jessica?
Oh, it's a good guess.
The Osbournes.
Okay.
Survivor.
Yeah.
Survivor.
Yeah, first season of Survivor happened. Richard Hatch was the winner.
Didn't he get in trouble with the IRS? Kind of like
He
Virginia?
did. Yeah, just like me.
Yeah.
We're all dodging the IRS.
I forgot you told me that story off the air. My bad. She's telling me about her IRS drama. I thought we talked about it on the air.
Yeah. No, that's a secret between us.
No, it's fine. I don't mind talking about it. The IRS sucks.
And the year 2000, when this year's high school seniors were born, Gladiator was the best picture.
That is a good movie.
The Rock was on TV, but not as a big movie star.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
He was the WWE champion in 2000.
And a great champion at that.
He still, I think, is the best ever on the mic.
There's times when I see Kevin walking in the hallway, I just want to rock bottom him.
Do it.
Oh, Kevin's too strong.
You don't have the balls.
I don't have the strength.
Dan Marino announced his retirement in March of 2000. That's how long he's been gone now.
He played into the 2000s?
Yeah, he did. That was his last year. His last game was a playoff loss to the Jaguars, 62-7.
Ooh.
He's like, I think I'm done.
Going out on top.
Yeah.
It's a bloodbath.
That was the year, too, that the Miami Hurricanes beat Florida State, the Noles, in the third wide right game. But despite both teams ending 2000 with one loss, the Seminoles got to the national title game and then lost to Oklahoma right here in South Florida in the Orange Bowl. That was going down in the year 2000. Remember a guy named Derek Jeter? Oh, that's right. He's in South Florida now. In 2000, when the high school seniors were being born, he was whooping up on the Mets with the Yankees. He was the World Series MVP as they pretty much took him in 5 games.
Now he's just taking all the Marlins players and sending them to the Yankees.
Yeah, you're right.
All the good ones, anyway. You can keep the crappy ones.
He's secretly undercover for the Yankees.
Oh, without a doubt.
Is.
Without a doubt. The Super Bowl settled on that final play. It was the Titans that were going up against the Rams, and the guy got within 1 yard and was tackled right there on the goal line, and Shaq and Kobe won their first NBA title. So that's what was going on in the year 2000.
It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in a second, what's going on with the whole Roseanne drama? Will there be a spinoff? Who will it be about? And what does Roseanne have to say about it? We'll get into all that coming up in just a second. Before we do that, it looks like this book and this whole concept is just amazing. So Dave Grohl's mom has been doing this book that she put out called From Cradle to Stage. And in the book, it featured all kinds of interviews with fellow rock moms that had raised like really popular rock icon children.
That's a cool idea.
So the mom of Pharrell, the mom of Adam Levine, the mom of all kinds of rock gods, pretty much, were a part of this book, and now they're turning the book into a docu-series. It'll be a television show. She and he will produce it along with Live Nation, and Dave Grohl is out there promoting it, talking about it. I think it could be an awesome show to watch all these moms talk about what their famous sons were like and daughters were like as kids.
Oh, yeah.
Fascinating concept and a great money grab for Dave Grohl's mom.
Yeah. Did you hear what happened with Dave Grohl on stage in Sweden?
No.
Well, 3 years ago, he was performing there, and he came out and fell off the stage and broke his leg. You remember that? And then he had to perform sitting in that throne.
So this was the place where all that bad stuff happened?
Yeah. They're back out. So here comes the Foo Fighters on the stage. The crowd's, the arena's going crazy. Dave Grohl comes running out onto the stage, gets out on the platform, and whoop, falls right over the side of the platform again, like right down onto the pavement.
What do they do? Butter up the stage before he gets on it?
Nope, it was a body double. Then Dave Grohl comes running out on the stage.
Oh.
The video's awesome because it looks like, you're like, oh my gosh. It was like the worst tumble, and they had an air mattress down there. The guy fell onto it. It was a guy in a Dave Grohl wig.
Such a good idea.
Oh my God.
And the crowd's like, oh my God.
Not again.
Because it's the beginning of the concert when they first come running out. Like,
That's good stuff.
The concert ain't going to happen at that point.
Oh my gosh. They just kill it. They do it right.
Yeah, you can see the video on our Twitter at KVJ Show.
That's so awesome. Remember we told you the story about Kanye West's launch party? Now, apparently it was in this ranch in Wyoming where he had gone with a bunch of his rap buddies and a bunch of his collaborators to write this album. And they had been holed up in this ranch in the middle of winter, too. So it was really like they were in the ranch. Well, now the owners of the ranch are saying we will never host rappers again. Apparently, the party the other night that they had for the launch party was so ridiculous and loud and late that all the neighbors complained. They said that everybody there was disrespectful. The owners have put out this official statement, no more rappers at the ranch.
Wow.
That's kind of awesome. And finally here, Roseanne Barr is upset about the plans to do a Roseanne spinoff. Now, network executives, they say behind the scenes, feel like this spinoff centered around Sarah Gilbert, who plays Darlene, will be the way for them to go. They're looking to save the jobs of a lot of people that were left stranded by Roseanne's tweets. They say Roseanne thinks the spinoff is an absolutely awful idea. She says that the show will fail without her, and everybody's signing on to it, though. I mean, John Goodman has reportedly said, yeah, I want to be a part of it. All the other characters, they want to be a part of it. The only thing that won't be there, it sounds like, is Roseanne, and it'll be all centered around Darlene.
Kev, good idea or bad idea? Does it work?
Like I said, I'm very skeptical about this whole
I am
reboot.
too. I don't know if Darlene's the right one to write the show around.
Yeah, I mean, none of us know. We're going to have to just wait and see.
I think it'll start off big, and we'll look silly if we oh, it's not going to work, and it's going to be big.
Oh, Kev,
week 1, week 2, it'll tick down by week 3. By week 4, it's going to be like, what?
There's been plenty of things I've said on the radio that's made me look silly. Let this be another.
And it's only 7/12.
You're right.
Silly don't phase him.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by the 6th Annual Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest. It is coming up July 21st. But you want to get your tickets early because right now they're cheaper. Only one session this year. The session is from 2 to 6, but there's a VIP hour from 1 to 2. Get your tickets now at palmbeachsummerbeerfest.com.
Michael Cera. You know who that guy is, right?
Yeah.
Yes. He's having a birthday today. 30 years old today. He's been in Juno, Arrested Development. Superbad too, right?
Yes.
Okay. Anna Kournikova. She is 37.
That's Jason's grunting favorite.
I've always always been a fan of her work.
It's Miami resident as well.
Is she still with?
I think so. They had a baby, I think.
Is it Enrique she's married to?
Enrique Iglesias. I think they had a baby.
Did they really?
They're very on the DL.
Super on the DL. That's crazy.
Super on the DL.
I've heard him talk about how he doesn't want to talk about that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's hard to get other chicks if you know on social media he's all wifed up.
Bill Hader turns 40, formerly of SNL. He's got a lot of big projects going on.
He is awesome.
Yeah, big fan of
I
him.
love that cat. Real interviews he does, and he talks about he has his anxiety and all kinds of real fears and phobias and performance anxiety. And
Yeah.
it's very interesting to hear him talk.
Liam,
Do you get performance anxiety for the Dirt of the Day?
Go scratch.
What? That's a legit question.
You're messing with me.
I'm not.
Liam Neeson turned 66 today. And I want to wish a very special happy birthday to Jessica, who is in with us today. She was out on Saturday in Boynton Beach as we were doing the Feeding South Florida event, doing some really good stuff out there. And she said, hey, can I come into the show on my birthday and hang out?
That's awesome.
Thank you. This is the best birthday present. This is so awesome. I'm just in awe. I'm like giggling and grinning, sitting here just watching you guys do your thing.
Yeah, we were just kind of chatting with her. She's been listening to the show pretty much since we began, and let's talk about the stuff that happened in the year 2000. And she was right there with us, and she was telling us just a minute ago that in 2003 she won a trip to New York from us, from my grandma Beulah, who used to be with us. She was the first incarnation before we've moved on to so many other great characters on this show.
She was the original.
She was the OG.
She was the OG.
Yes.
The original grandma. She really was the OG. And there was we used to have her do rap songs, I think, right? Is that what it
Mystery
was?
Rap. You had to try to figure out what song she was she used to do this funny voice where it was like,
Yeah.
well, Kev.
I think it's just a normal voice.
Oh,
Kevin. Oh, gee.
H to the Izzo.
Yeah.
A to the Izzo.
Right. That's what she was doing.
Oh, bless her heart.
Yeah. And boy, so we gave away that amazing prize just for picking out the rap song?
No, I got a CD. Remember back in the day when you used to give out
Oh,
actual
geez.
like,
Oh, so
CDs?
you qualified
I
with the
qualified.
CD.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you were the grand prize
So
winner.
we've always give out crappy gifts and prizes.
I don't know. Tipped in York's pretty good.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but the CD. Okay. That's very cool. And then you went up there and you got to see the city and everything else. You've been with us ever since.
Yep.
And she's so awesome. I can't believe this. She comes in and it's Jessica's birthday and she brings us the present. She brings us beer. And I'm like, ugh. And she brought the right beer. She brought Due South Citrified. I'm like, well, thank you.
There's Cat 3 and Cat 5 in the other fridge.
Oh, my goodness.
yeah.
Jay Bird's a Cat 5 guy.
I'm a Cat 5
Give those to
man.
him. They're a little strong for me, a little higher in the alcohol.
Do they make a
Listen,
Cat
I know
6?
what you guys
She
want.
knows. Yeah.
That's how you are awesome.
Gosh, that's amazing. She's a fantastic. Well, enjoy your day with us, Jessica. Thank you
I
for being
will.
here.
I'm
And
enjoying it very much.
Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Thank you.
A couple other birthdays. We got Poppy. He's having a very happy 26th birthday. That is from Lindsay. Got Joe having a happy 13th birthday from his mama, Maria. And we've also got Victoria turning 10 today from Mommy, Daddy, and Star.
Woohoo! Happy birthday,
Yeah.
everybody.
Good stuff. If you've got a birthday, you want to get on the KVJ show, all you got to do is just send us an email. It is mail@kvjshow.com, mail at kvjshow.com. Want to let you know today we got a ton of tickets for Weezer. We're going to be blowing those out today on the show. Might be doing a battle of the bad dates today. So if you've had a really awful bad date, there was one I saw on the news today, and I'm like going, oh my gosh, how do you beat that?
I saw that one.
Did you see that one?
Yes,
Was it
the
the
Red
Lobster?
Lobster. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Did anybody get arrested?
Yeah.
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 There will be. If they haven't caught him already, they are going to lock him up.
First date, yeah.
First, okay, I'm
Yeah,
excited.
I'm going to see if anybody can get anywhere in the ballpark of this awful first date. So that is going to be coming up here probably in just about 20 minutes. So if you got a story, get ready. Get that on deck. Coming up here on the KVJ show. Lots to do.
Yeah.
Summertime, yeah.
Boy, I tell you, it is hot outside, and it seems so fast this year. I don't know if it's in my head, but we had such an amazing spring. It was gorgeous, nice cool temperatures, and then crazy, like lava hot the last week, it feels like.
It's muggy.
Oh, I led the league in swamp butt yesterday.
It's gross.
It is gross. It is.
Yeah, they say this actually, it's not in your head. It is warmer temperatures than we've ever seen on planet Earth.
Really?
Now, they say the lower 48 U.S. states just experienced their warmest May since records started being kept 124 years ago.
I gotta get one of those fancy cars. My friend has a Cadillac, and when you sit in the seat, it's got air conditioning that comes up on your butt. It goes through your butt, like it comes out of the seat. There's little tiny holes in the seat, and the air condition cools your butt.
Oh, yeah. Seen that.
I need that. How do I get that?
I got a friend who has a hole in the floor, and it's really cool to look at. We have different kinds of friends.
Yeah, they said the record for May was 65.4 degrees, more than 5 degrees above average. I guess that's a lot when you really look at it. 5 degrees above average is pretty good, right?
Have you noticed anything with the humidity with your hair? Does it do anything different, or does it not do anything to your hair? Because I know my hair gets all kind of frizzed out when there's more humidity.
No, my hair is fine. It's titanium.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Rock solid. You can shoot a bullet into it. I tried it last night.
You have chick hair, Jay Bird. You're very temperamental with the weather. That's what girls go through. Every girl with long hair goes through that, and you have it.
Well, I don't have long hair. I just have thick hair.
Mm-hmm.
But you have that. It's very controlled by the weather. It gets kinky.
Is this weather right now? It's disaster for women's hair. It's awful. Yeah.
Humid and hot is the worst that you can have for hair at all. The best is dry and breezy. That's what I love.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Us girls feel it, Kev.
I got you. Good news, despite the heat, it's not slowing down travel and tourism. We just came off as a state the all-time record 33.2 million visitors to Florida in the first quarter of 2018. It's a 7.4% increase.
Okay.
Year to year. And Palm Beach, Broward, and Miami-Dade all went up. So, yeah, that's good news. That means money. Well, when you're hot, how do you cool off? A lot of people go with the ice cream.
I'm not a big fan of eating ice cream in the hot.
Really?
It melts. It gets all over me. I actually like ice cream when it's freezing out. It's weird.
You are a weird cat.
Yeah, you pretty much go opposite.
That doesn't seem refreshing to me. You're all hot and sticky and let's put this cream in me.
If it's all over you, you're not doing it right.
I would beg to differ. If it's not all over you, you're doing it wrong.
He eats ice cream like Rocco.
Well, see, I get what he's saying because I'm a very neat person. I don't like getting the ice cream all over me. But what I do enjoy is, I do these weird games. I don't know if anybody else does weird games in their head, but it's always a constant race. Where if I'm eating a cone, it's you can't let it drip down the side. So I'm, trying to lick it as fast as I can. And if I'm eating a bowl of ice cream, I always go where there's the melted part of it, and I have to eat that.
Soupy, but not warm, but it's just soupy cold.
It's just soupy cold. So,
Yes.
but I wind up eating it 5 times faster than I would if I were inside in the AC. But it is kind of a fun challenge, and I feel it's almost like, how kids play that lava game, where it's kind of like that's what it is. Gotta get the ice cream.
I completely understand what you mean about turning food into games. If I have any kind of circular sandwich, I always make sure I bite it into a C or a moon, and I try to get it real, real thin and that if I break it, that means I lost the game.
I get it, yeah. I do get it, yeah. Almost every plate I have some kind of weird game, and the way I eat, it's always methodical, and there's some kind of plan to it.
I always make sure that I eat the biggest part of anything last, because that's kind of like the build-up. You think about that while you're eating the other stuff.
Do you eat the stuff you like best or least when you have a plate of food in front of you?
I always go best last. It's like the whole the foreplay of it. I think about it. I'm like, I got that half a sandwich left. Eat your mac and cheese.
The good stuff is coming up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's a whole. That's what I meant when I said it's like a serial killer. It's like a methodical. It's like a process that you have. It's like a ritual that I do. Okay, never mind.
A peek into the mind of Jaybird.
So, like,
Every time I try to bring that analogy up, it crashes and burns. So terrible.
I'm like a serial killer.
But yet it keeps
guys.
coming up. Yeah.
That's not what I mean. Do you know what I'm saying? I have a.
Well, you're saying that what it is for you is, for instance, like if you've ever watched Dexter, putting up all that, annoying plastic and having to get your tools laid out and hearing the screams of your victim is just for you. It's not part of the fun. You can't wait to kill.
I'm officially going to stop using that as an analogy.
That'd probably be a good idea
or an
because this is about your
example.
8th time. Yeah.
Thank goodness the kids aren't in school right now.
Yeah,
They're sleeping in.
It's never gone well for you.
No, but you get it though. You get me. So I get you.
Got an idea? Book of Bad Analogies by Jaybird.
I
You got
like
a few.
it. I like that idea.
You can sell your book on jasonswrongfacts.com.
It's all working.
We got a whole bunch of projects for you for this summer.
Yeah, you're going to be busy.
But you clearly do the same kind of stuff too.
I think a lot of people probably do. I do a lot of weird mental mind games. Sometimes, like when I'm, because I grew up a Star Wars fan, I think I do this. Like sometimes when I'm driving, like I'm pretending like I'm behind them and I'm shooting them out of the sky. And I'll use sometimes when I really get into it a little too much, like I'll use the high beams and then people go, what? And then they're like flashing me back, go, what's up with the high beams, man? So like, but those are my lasers, Virginia.
Kevin, I swear to you, when I have to go over a bridge,
I do all these super psycho, like weird games.
when I am having an anxiety attack or a panic attack and I'm driving, I go into the mode of I'm in a X-Wing fighter, and then on my steering wheel, I always do this with my thumbs. I go, I flick on my gun, and that helps me with my anxiety. I swear it really does. I turn into Luke Skywalker.
It's so like it's like if I ever explain out loud all these weird things I do, it's cringy. But yeah, I get it.
Luke Skywalker. Boom.
Oh, there you go. There you go. What do you think is America's favorite ice cream flavor? They did the annual survey, and things I guess haven't shifted much.
Only talking about C&C. Cookies and cream?
Cookies and cream, not number 1, but it's top 3, Jaybird. It's number 3, actually tied for 2. So it's right up there. I'll give that second place.
Show us Rocky Road.
Rocky Road is not number 1. It's number 6.
Are they going to come at us with mint chocolate chip? Oh, hell no.
Number 1 favorite ice cream flavor in America.
Outrage, you're taking to Twitter.
Yeah, your agenda is not our agenda. We don't believe in combining
my agenda.
mint
It's,
and chocolate.
Yeah, we've heard you talk about the mint, the ice cream stuff, the Shamrock. You have a mint agenda.
I'll eat it.
You
I
do.
like it. I grew up on it.
You
Yeah.
are pro mint and chocolate. We are not.
I think it's delicious.
I don't get mint and chocolate. I've never gotten it. It's the one Girl Scout cookie I despise.
Yeah.
But yet it's the biggest seller.
I know. So we're the wrong ones.
It's like a breath of fresh air. It's like refreshing.
No.
It's delicious and refreshing.
Are you drinking?
No. I just like the word said that way for some reason.
What, refreshing?
Refreshing.
Refreshing.
Yeah, mint chocolate chip, 16% of people prefer that as their favorite ice cream flavor.
Just because it's popular, Virginia, don't make it right.
I agree.
Chocolate, cookies and cream, vanilla. It's all pretty tight, the voting. So, nothing's really, far and away America's favorite.
Did Fat Kev like Rocky Road?
Loved it. Oh, my gosh. And that's fun, too. I mean, obviously digging out all the good stuff that's in there.
It's like buried treasures. There's so many treasures. You got the marshmallow. You got the nut.
There's so many good. I like anything in that. They bury so many delicious things now in ice cream. They've got, what is that one that has like the caramel chocolate nut things and all that stuff in there?
Cone in it.
Oh, just all kinds of crazy things they put in ice cream now.
I prefer the gourmet route.
Here we go.
And so if you go to Sloan's, get the carrot cake ice cream. It's got real chunks of carrot cake and cream cheese icing in the ice cream.
Okay.
And it's made right there, fresh, every day. It is amazing.
Yeah, the Mariah Carey of snacks over here. Of course, it's got to be high maintenance. It's fancy ice cream. Come on.
It's better. It's higher quality.
Yeah, I'd be kind of curious. What would you say is an ice cream flavor that somebody needs to try this summer? And where do you get it? Because, like I said, they have so many offshoots that you may not be aware of. Because I'm looking at this list. The craziest thing that
He's over here breathing heavy, like you're exercising.
Easy there. Put your hands up on the table where you can see him.
He's so upset about the ice cream
No.
pit not going his way.
No, I'm excited. Those were moans of passion.
That's why I said keep your hands on the counter. Yeah, don't put them there. Rocky Road's about the craziest thing on here. Butter pecan, which you know, but chocolate chip, Neapolitan, strawberry. I mean, everything in the top 9 here, they're all cookies and cream is about as radical as you get. So what is that flavor like? If they don't know about it, I mean, where's cookie dough? Cookie dough even isn't even on this.
Cookie is overrated, my friend.
Cookie dough is delicious. It sounds really good in South Beach.
Gives you a lot of energy, yeah.
You eat some cookie dough, and boy, you could go all night.
It was weird. I had some ice cream. I was out clubbing until 4.
You make fun. It'd probably sell real well. I have an ice cream.
Oddly enough, you don't eat it. You snort it.
I do have an ice cream for you. I've talked about it before. It's different than the actual ice cream from the carton. It is that Reese's peanut butter ice cream cake you get at Walmart. It's different than the other Reese's ice cream. And I know you got an email from somebody said they didn't.
Said it's horrible advice, and
they didn't like it. You got plenty of other emails that said, "Bird, you were right about that.
I didn't get those.
You are also right about how bears will not run after humans." Like they backed at me.
Bears will not run after humans?
They backed me up on a few facts.
I don't actually. I got a video.
It was something about bears.
There's probably lots of videos of bears attacking humans. Unfortunately for the humans featured in the video.
I misspoke, but yeah, they backed me up. I didn't sleep well last night.
All right, you got the flavor for us. You can let us know 887 or 877-979 WRMF 877-979-9763. Also, Battle of the Bad Dates. Take a couple of nominations here. I'm going to tell you about a really awful one. It was a bad first date that went down at a Red Lobster.
This might be the worst ending ever.
Yeah, it really probably could have been. I don't know if anybody's going to beat this. In fact, I hope nobody does, but we'll set the bar with that one coming up, and your call's next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive. It's a great time to get into a new ride this month in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. We've got a new crash in Boca Raton to be aware of. I-95 southbound just between Yamato and Glades Road. It's off to the side right now, so slowdowns aren't too bad in that area. You'll also keep an eye out for a wreck being reported on I-95 northbound. That one is at Okeechobee Boulevard. And on Okeechobee Boulevard, we have a wreck on the westbound side. That's at Benoist Farms Road. In Broward County, we have a crash being reported on I-95 northbound just before Cypress Creek Road. Another crash on the southbound side. That's in the express lanes just after Hollandale Beach Boulevard. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 9 WRMF.
Lindstrom Air reminds you that it's time to schedule your $89 spring AC tune-up. It's the best way to prevent a breakdown this summer. License number CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Summer is the best time to play outside, enjoy the sun, and make memories. Through Summer Break Spot, kids and teens can get a healthy free meal and enjoy a place to hang out with their friends. With thousands of supervised locations in Florida, Summer Break Spots are available all summer long. To find a Summer Break Spot, visit summerbreakspot.org. That's summerbreakspot.org, or dial 211 to find a meal site near you.
Are you looking for something fun to do this weekend? Stop by one of the hottest new communities from 13th Floor Homes, Arbor Park, this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. for their model home grand opening. There's fun for the whole family with a barbecue cookout, live music, raffle prizes, games, and more, plus 3 amazing designer model homes. Be the first to walk through these beautiful new single-family models and discover why Arbor Park gives you more home sweet home. And they start from the high 200s. You can't miss this. Join us this Saturday, June 9th from 11 to 4, 4046 Woodshead Circle. Visit ownarborpark.com. See you there.
If you've got to move, you've got to do what we did. You know, I used Greek Moving and Storage when I was pregnant, and I wasn't going to lift a thing. This is how it should be done, though. Pregnant or not, the Good Greek Moving and Storage team will do everything for you. They will come to your house while you sit in your yard and sip your lemonade, or in my case, vodka lemonade, and watch them do all the hard work. They'll pack your boxes. It is truly amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. It is one of the best places you can absolutely go. You don't want your friends moving your stuff. Your friends, first of all, are resentful to request. They hate doing it. They might break your stuff, and if they do, you're not going to get your money back. The good thing about the Good Greek Moving and Storage is they are fully licensed and insured.
Call our good friend Spiro today. He's an expert when it comes to moving. He knows it inside and out. He did your move in 2 hours.
In 2 hours, they had all of my stuff packed, and then when they got to my place, they unpacked it for me.
That's convenience. Call him today. Pick up your mobile phone and dial ** Greek. That's ** Greek.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Marlins.
This is NHRA Funny Car driver Courtney Force. Time to head to Advance Auto Parts for low prices and tons of free services. We offer free battery, starter, and alternator testing and free battery installation with purchase. Plus, Speed Perks members earn up to $20 in rewards. Don't miss out. Visit an Advance or participating CarQuest Auto Parts store near you today. Advance Auto Parts. Let's get you back on the road.
Hello? Jimmy, look up. I'm in a helicopter.
Johnny, get down here. It's Arrigo's Jeep celebration event.
Okay, I just gotta see where I parked my Wrangler first.
Shop over 1,000 new Jeeps and save up to $6,000 off MSRP during the Jeep Celebration event at Arrigo Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat.
Did you find your Jeep?
Nope, but I found this. It's time to celebrate.
Oh, brother.
You gotta go Arrigo.
Select models plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer. See dealer for details.
The return of Bugman.
So, Greg, again with the cape and boots, huh?
Listen, Hewlett guy, Bugman has returned to fight bugs.
Okay, what's the plan now?
I gotta spray this stuff all over the house.
You know, Hewlett's method uses no smelly sprays.
Huh?
With Hewlett's 40 years of experience and our healthy home service, we know exactly what to do. Guaranteed. Go to bugs.com and lose the costume.
Good, because these tights are binding.
Just call Hewlett.
You know him from Saturday Night Live, Corky Romano in the cult classic Night at the Roxbury. Now see him live, Chris Kattan, Thursday through Saturday at the Palm Beach Improv.
I was so nervous about meeting her. And when I was meeting her, I was like, oh my God, it's like an out-of-body experience. And she's so flawless, so beautiful. But the crazy thing is, she's so perfect. But when she laughs, when Cameron Diaz laughs, she goes, I was like, whoa, what the is that? She sounded like Buzz Buzzard from the Bugs Bunny cartoons, you know? Oh, nope.
These shows are selling out quickly, so get your tickets now at PalmBeachImprov.com. Don't forget to stop by the Copper Blues Rock Pub and Kitchen right next door for your pre or post-show party. With over 50 beers on tap, live music, and a killer pub menu, the best night out is at the Palm Beach Improv and Copper Blues.
Head on out to the Furry Friends Ranch Roundup at their Palm City Ranch this Saturday, June 9th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. for some pony rides, petting zoo, hay rides, barbecue, and live music. Visit furryfriendsadoption.org. See you there.
Registration for fall classes opens this July at Indian River State College. If you're looking for a quality education that's affordable, convenient, and leads to a great job, look no further than IRSC. With over 150 programs, you'll find one to get you started towards your ideal career. Fall classes start August 23rd, so don't wait. Plan your class schedule and be first to register this July at irsc.edu.
Well, before you know it, it's going to be fall and it's going to be time for school again. Summertime's a great time to go try to find where you want to go to school if you just graduated or if you're a junior in high school looking for where you might spend your years after high school. Check out Lynn University in Boca Raton. Turned out to be the perfect school for my daughter, Caitlin. She is a rising junior, loves going to Lynn University. It's a perfect school for her. The reason, campus size. It's not super massive. Her twin brother went to a very large school where he has these big, huge classes with like 300 to 400 people in it. That's not going to work for her. Smaller class sizes, smaller campus means more intimacy, not only just with your professors, but also with the student body. The cool thing that she loves too is the diverse population at Lynn University. It's not just all kids from South Florida. In fact, it's one of the most diverse universities in the nation. Top 10 according to U.S. News & World Report. Nearly 100 countries in all 50 states are represented there. And Lynn is flexible. So many different majors to choose from. They got a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Drama. They've got a great MBA program. My daughter, she is actually doing communications and sports management. Many things you can check into, and you can either do them on campus or you could actually do them online at lynn.edu. That's lynn.edu. So when you want to either get a great education or change up your life and career, go to Lynn University in Boca Raton.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Subway.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. A nice start to our Thursday with a sunny to partly cloudy sky. Reach a high day briefly near 90. Storms are likely again this Thursday, and they may start earlier today around the noon hour. And through the afternoon, scattered and numerous storms. The rain chance 60%. Friday will also start sunny to partly cloudy. A 50% chance of storms Friday afternoon.
Head to Subway restaurants and enjoy the delicious turkey, bacon, and guacamole signature wrap. This tasty tomato basil wrap is topped with provolone cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, and red onions. Stop by Subway and dig into a signature wrap today.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
You know, the KVJ show is great to listen to when you're out running around this summer, and just because your schedule might be off because the kids are out of school, doesn't mean you can't listen to our podcast. You can check them out on demand anytime you want. It could be 8 o'clock at night, and you can find it. It's on iTunes. It's on pretty much every podcast app on the planet. And you can also just go and get it at kvjshow.com. And when you listen to the podcast, there's no music, no commercials, and we do an after-the-show podcast, so you get a bonus 30 to 45 minutes of material when you go check out the KVJ podcast.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Kind of disappointed that the list of the best ice cream flavors pretty standard and generic. Your chocolate, vanilla, and mint chocolate chip. It's just, I mean, where do they do this poll? At Century Village?
But there is something to be said about a chocolate or a vanilla. Sometimes you just need to go back to the old school.
I don't know. Not me. I always want my ice cream to be next level. Crazy filled with stuff and just so many treats in there hidden. I love when you dig in and you find like a hidden huge nugget of peanut butter. You're like, oh.
Yeah, I think one of the ones that I was talking about, somebody said the Moose Tracks.
Ooh.
Moose Tracks is good.
Yeah, and like something like that, not even in the top 10 when it comes to favorite ice cream flavors in America.
But some of them, they overload it too much. They'll have like a little chocolate piece and they put so much of it in it and it almost overwhelms it. They do that with the cookie dough, in my opinion, as well. Too many cookie dough balls. The ratio's off, Kevin.
Okay. See, I like mine when it's chock full of stuff. I'm the opposite.
Too. The more, the better. We were talking off mic because we're boring and we have nothing else to talk about but ice cream. Those Ben and Jerry ones where they have the core now in the middle and you just dig in. It's like oozing caramel or peanut butter.
Look, I say a lot of bad things about Walmart on the microphone, but they make a hell of an ice cream. They got a peanut butter ice cream with that peanut butter middle you're talking about.
The core, the middle?
Yeah, their generic ice cream is really, really good.
Is it Sam's Choice?
I believe so, yeah.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Well, the things that they got and some of the ones that are a little bit of the offshoot brands, apparently, this isn't the norm to try out. Somebody said, yeah, where's the PB cups and chocolate? Peanut butter cups and chocolate is fantastic. It's one of my favorites.
Peanut butter and vanilla is my favorite. I love it.
I would love it if Kevin just said, you know what, screw it. Let's make today just an ice cream day. Because when's the last time you really had ice cream the right way?
You, Kevin, you probably don't know this because you didn't actually buy it, but you gave me a gift one time, and it was an ice cream maker. And every summer, me and Mags make a signature ice cream flavor, and I let her pick it and design it. But it is so awesome to have homemade, fresh ice cream that you just churned by hand. It's just something special about it when you put that work into it.
What a nice gift. Where'd you get that at, Kev? Where did you purchase that for Virginia?
Oh, you can get that up at Walmart.
No, you cannot.
No, you got me a fancy one.
Yeah.
This was like
you got it online. It was Amazon.
gourmet one.
Yeah,
It
we
had
got it on
fancy
Amazon.
recipes and
Yeah.
everything in it.
Yeah, just go to Amazon and be like ice cream maker. It
Great.
tastes different. There's a different consistency on it.
There really is.
It is.
And when your kids are involved with making it, they just love it so much more. It's pride.
Oh, somebody said you got to try the Buckeye Madness. It's Reese's peanut butter cup, peanut butter swirls, and chocolate syrup. It's inspired by those great Buckeye candies that they have in my home state.
Those are good.
It's Great Value is the name of the ice cream at Walmart. That's the one I really do.
That's good.
I recommend
It is
people go.
good.
It's cheap and it's delicious.
Yeah, it is good. Some nominations: Ben & Jerry's New York Super Fudge Chunk. That sounds fantastic.
Love when you talk dirty to me.
And somebody said the Tonight Dough from Ben & Jerry's. I hadn't even heard of that.
Yeah.
That's all. I just need to this summer. I need to go explore a little bit. And I like, especially like even Ben & Jerry's. They do those little small cups, so it's not like a massive amount. You just get a little bit, just kind of like try it out.
Small cups. Where'd you find this guy at?
I'll sit down and eat a whole pint.
Small cups.
One
I
pint
gotta have
equals
that.
one episode of Young and the Restless. I'll look down and be like, what just happened?
You need to have
Yeah.
small cups, Mama, because you'll fart everyone out of the room.
Oh, you love my farts.
Mm-hmm. Half Baked by Ben & Jerry's. So Ben & Jerry's got a lot of nominations. People still love that.
Cherry Garcia.
Yeah, somebody had texted about that too. Somebody said at Witt's Custard, they'll chop an entire birthday cake up with extra buttercream frosting.
That made my mouth water.
Oh,
Say buttercream
my
again, but slow it down.
Buttercream.
Oh, yeah. Right in the fields, Virginia.
And cake. You love cake.
I do.
A couple shout outs for Bluebell too. The chocolate peanut butter cookie dough. Gosh, that sounds great.
And Bluebell does great little jingles. I love their jingles.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
That new flavor they had, I love cream cheese. So they had like a almond cream cheese white wedding cake flavor. Oh, that thing lasts about 48 hours in my house.
How about just the unsung hero, the black crunchy things in ice cream cakes? Can I get an amen for them?
Amen.
Carvel crunchies?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what that substance is. It was one of the best things on planet Earth.
Don't care. They could tell me it was rock and I would eat it still. I don't care.
They sell it now, just the crunchies you can buy.
Yeah, but I kind of like it when it's in.
Yeah, it's got to be mixed with something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not gonna make it. And it's
All right, take it back.
C is for cookie if you can find it. It's a blue vanilla ice cream with Oreo and cookie dough in it. Sounds pretty good.
Someone just asked me if we were stoned.
Denny's, do we have a contact buzz?
I mean, we're just going on. Oh, ice cream.
I know. I love it so much, though.
I
I'm
know.
a sucker for it.
It is so delish.
Somebody said try the key lime ice cream mixed with graham crackers topped with whipped cream. It's amazing at Phenomenon Nitrogen Ice Cream in Davie.
That sounds great.
That does sound good, doesn't it?
Wouldn't that be a cozy weekend? You just driving around all over Florida trying ice cream everywhere. Yeah, you'll get a little heavier that weekend. Who cares?
That's kind of what I was saying. I love it when they do, because for me with beer, you can get just like little samplers and try a whole bunch of different ones. Like ice cream, I wish they would do that. Like where you would lay out and you could get just a little bit of like 4 or 5 different types.
You can. Most places I
Do
go
they do
into
that?
will let you have a sample, a little small spoon sample.
Yeah.
But I do that all the time.
But then I want to just walk out.
I like doing that because then you get the best flavor.
Okay. That's what I was saying. That's what I like to do. They should sell like little ones so it's like,
But then you can't walk out. You have to actually buy one.
Exactly. That's why I say I don't want to commit.
You're
I
a
just wanna
dirtbag. You ruin it for everybody if you just walk out.
That's what I'm saying. Sell me little small samplers. That's what I want. That's a crazy date story that began at a Red Lobster. Imagine that. I don't know what exactly went down during the dinner, and that's what I'd like to do is see a video of exactly what the exchange was like that made everything escalate to this level.
Well, they pulled video screenshots of the guy, and it looked like at least one point in the date he was laughing and having a good time. Police released that photo to help ID him, and he was smiling like he was having a good time.
So what happened?
Well, the guy wound up. This date goes a little bit south. The 24-year-old who was on the date with this guy apparently had him go crazy. At some point, they say that this guy punched her in the face. Then he got into a car, got out again, grabbed her phone, then smashed it on the ground. Then he got back in the car, reversed, hit her with the car. She wasn't badly hurt, fortunately. But, I mean, he punches her, smashes her phone, then hits her with the car.
Is he still single?
And unfortunately, he's still on the loose. Actually, they didn't make the arrest, but they're trying to ID him.
He's
Yeah,
done.
he's done. They got a picture
him.
of him in the Red Lobster. It looked like he was having a good time before he lost his cool.
Show some respect at Red Lobster, please. That's the home of the cheddar biscuit.
That's crazy. So, yeah, I'm just kind of curious. Anybody got a worst date?
If your date punches you in the face and then runs you over, that's pretty bad.
Punch in the face, smash the phone, hit me with the car. I survived. I'm doing okay.
Poor girl.
Wow. Okay, that would definitely win a worst first date contest. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. Worst story gets Weezer. It is the KVJ show. Kevin, Virginia, and Jay Bird here. And oh my gosh, everybody's got comments about ice cream. Go figure.
Gets people into an ice cream frenzy, man.
Yeah. People have, and this sounds like fun too. Somebody did the taste test where they took like your Bluebell, Breyers, and Great Value and did a little blindfold thing so you didn't know what was what. And they said that Bluebell was the hands down first winner.
Really?
Then surprisingly, Great Value.
I'd like to do a little blindfold taste test thing. That'd be fun.
I'd crush it. I would know the difference between them all.
Look at the ingredients, though, too. With that, a lot of times with the generic, they add a bunch of additives and
that's the good stuff.
The fillers and the artificial stuff. I don't like all that stuff. I like pure cream, eggs, milk, and then whatever your little accoutrement
Love artificial flavoring.
Yeah, I feel like a little ice cream party. Just getting all these, everybody kind of like brings one little pint that we all kind of like just mix it up and you get to try all kinds of different stuff.
I will have ice cream here before this next start of the day if you want it. If you want
You're that good, huh?
I am that good. I absolutely.
Ice cream party today, huh?
I have an emergency ice cream stash at my place because I was on a diet, but I have got it locked and loaded, all kind of flavors you want, and I can have it here in 10 minutes.
Well, I'm not sure exactly how entertaining just eating ice cream on the radio is going to be, so maybe we'll wait till after the show.
Do it during commercial, bro.
He just wants us to join him.
Yeah, he does. He sees a moment of weakness. He's going to try to jump on it.
He ain't going to eat no ice cream with me.
Yeah. Somebody shout out to Hula Hula Ice Cream from Publix. It tastes just like the Haagen-Dazs Macadamia Brita, which was discontinued.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love a macadamia nut.
Mm-hmm.
That might be the best nut in the nut game.
Very controversial statement.
I love a macadamia, followed closely by a cashew.
I mean, clearly almond's the best nut. But we don't have to debate that.
I'm sorry. Almond skin, too much work. No thanks.
Another fun little treat that you might want to check out. This might be more your speed here, Virginia. They've got vodka pops.
Been there, done that.
Cool little treat. I don't know exactly how this works because vodka doesn't freeze, right?
I think if you mix it with something else, it might. So you have to make like a vodka lemonade and then freeze that.
Because how does Jello shots work? There's liquor in that, right? And they kind of freeze up or they mold.
No, they just become gelatinous. That's not freezing.
Yeah, it's in the same family, right?
Yeah, they say if you want to get these, Costco has them. They're 8% ABV, which is strong, but, it's not going to destroy you.
It's pretty strong, but it won't kill you.
They only have 100 calories, and they come in 4 flavors: cosmopolitan, watermelon, lemonade, appletini, and lemon drop.
Okay.
Doesn't sound too bad.
You can totally make those at home. Just make sure that your kids don't get into them.
Oh, my gosh.
Because my kids love a popsicle, and I'm not always paying attention.
Mom, this lemon drink's effing great.
Mom, these gummy bears, what do you soak them in? They're awesome. Oh, my gosh, you just ate 7 vodka gummy bears.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel, when you do Jello shots or a gummy bear like that, I always feel like you can never feel them. It's a lot of fluff.
I don't know. Those Jello shots, I had some at the Little Smiles golf tournament. They creep up on you in a good way.
In a good way. All right, Denny has gone through all the submissions that we got here for the Battle of the Bad Dates for our Weezer tickets. And it is down to a head-to-head battle now between Eric in Nashville and Karen in Boynton Beach. Okay, Eric, tell us here quickly, what happened on your bad first date?
Hello?
Hello, Eric.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. Okay, so tell us what exactly, and a quick little summary here, what was so bad about this worst first date?
All right, so I want to preface it with I am a big dog lover. I have a couple of my own. But I had been trying to go on this date with a girl for a long time. We finally went to a happy hour, had a few too many. So we're going back to her place. Things are going extremely well.
Mm-hmm.
And before the date, I had met her dog. We played around, but he's got stairs on the couch because he can't jump off the couch. He's so frail. She just adopted him. But we go back. I'm playing with the dog. I go to set it down. You know how you set it down, dog, and it'll jump out of your arm?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it jumps out of my arms and it breaks both of its front legs right there. Wow, we literally just got back. I just met her 2 new roommates and the boyfriends. Everyone's standing there. It was horrible.
Oh my gosh. How did
And then they start crying. All the girls are crying. The guys are looking at me like, man, this poor guy. Because, I didn't maliciously put it down or anything. It just happened. I'm a pretty tall guy. I'm 6'5". He was at my knee, and he just jumped out of my hands from my knee and just snapped both his front legs.
What did
so
you...
we go to the animal hospital. The 2 girls are crying in the front seat. I'm in the back seat of a 2-seater, just, 6'5". I'm barely squeezed back there. They're all crying. The dog's crying. We get to the animal hospital. Her mom shows up.
Oh, my gosh.
We had been, like I said, drinking. So we're, dressed nice. Her roommate's in her pajamas, and she can tell we're extremely intoxicated. It was just a nightmare.
That's that's pretty good. The story got me cringing.
Was the dog yelping? Or was it making? Was it?
Initially, it did when it happened, but after that, no. But when you picked it up, you can clearly see that its legs were broken. There was no guessing what happened or anything like that.
Okay, yeah, that's a good summary. It's very cringeworthy.
Was there a date 2?
I don't know, date 2.
I apologized with flowers. We had talked I had known her before, so we kind of talked for a little bit. I apologized. She knew I didn't mean anything, but obviously it never worked out. She actually trashed me on Twitter. I don't have a Twitter. One of my buddies just told me she posted something saying go on, because I had gone out with a friend the next weekend, and she saw the pictures on Instagram, and she goes on and tweets, go on a date with a guy, breaks their legs. Next week he's on another date with someone else, and I wasn't on a date at all. But yeah.
Oh man!
Oh, okay.
You're allowed to go on other dates.
On and on. It was horrible. And again, I have dogs. I didn't mean anything by it. I tried to apologize, but I get it. I mean, I'm sure she spent a lot of money to get that.
That's a disaster.
That's just
through and through awful.
And I wish I was lying about any part of that, but that was the story.
That's okay. Yeah, all right. That just sounds horrible. All right, Karen is on here from Boynton Beach. Let's see if she's got a worse story than what Eric did. Tell us about your worst first date, Karen. What happened?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, so a group of friends and I went to the islands, an island off Puerto Rico, and just kind of a group vacation. And I started hooking up with one of the guys on the trip, and we went out. We were all at a bar. We were drinking all night. We go back to the hotel room, and I invite him back to my room. We're sitting around in the bathroom.
Okay.
And he puts me up on the sink, on the bathroom sink, and we're just totally naked fooling around. The sink falls out of the wall, and I land on top of it and start bleeding out from my hands, which are all cut up from the broken porcelain. So he laid me on the bed and tied a tourniquet around both my arms, and they had to rush me to like this garage hospital, call a doctor in, because there's no like hospital and 24-hour thing. So they call a doctor. He only speaks Spanish. He's sewing me up. I'm still naked and blood all over. And yeah, it was pretty awful. So he sewed me up. I went back to the hotel room, and I flew out the next day.
Oh, man, that ended a trip.
You stayed naked?
It was awful.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty. And honestly, you got to tell anybody. And I know that the sinks look so inviting, but you've always don't trust a sink.
This is what happened to Sonia Morgan on The Real Housewives of New York. She likes to get frisky with younger guys, and younger guys.
And she can't make it all the way home, so she has to do it in a lot of like bar bathrooms.
No, it's in her house.
Oh, geez. Okay.
She's into younger guys, and these younger guys are into bedroom aerobics or sink aerobics. This guy put her up on the sink, and they were going to town, and the whole entire marble vanity unit like cracked and came down.
Yeah, don't trust him.
Don't.
Wow. Do you have a date that you think is worse out of Eric breaking the girl's dog's legs or Karen who got all banged up when the sink came crashing down from lovemaking?
I mean, this makes the one date I went on when the girl got arrested so benign.
Yeah.
Compared to, I mean, that dog one's over the top.
I was really cringing hard on that, but I mean, Karen's ended a trip. Like, that was a vacation. Everything was just awesome. And I mean, you have to like be in front of these strangers completely naked while they're bandaging you up and they don't speak English.
Gosh, they're both really bad.
How many Weezer tickets we got, Denny's? Okay, all right, screw it. Give them both ones.
Yay!
Do you have
I agree.
You can't pick.
I can't really.
Both of those are awful.
Which situation would you want to be in less?
Okay, the injury, bleeding out, naked,
You want to be in that
Spanish
less.
speaking. Yeah.
The
I would
dog.
not want to be in that one.
The dog one, knowing that you broke the legs and they're at the vet. The mom is there. Everyone's crying. This is on a date. You're drunk. To me, that is
I cringe a
awful.
lot. Maybe it's a guy. Yeah, maybe it's a guy thing. Maybe it's just.
Well, because there's no way you're not evil. Even if you're the best guy in the world, you'll always be branded a jerk.
Eric's made me cringe a little bit more. So.
I know, but you could die with the other one.
True.
You could bleed out if your wrists get cut in the right way, you could totally die.
Two great stories. Got tickets to Weezer. That show is going to be coming up here. You can go see Jaybird. He's going to be in the crowd.
Yes.
Very excited for it. I hope to be joining him out there.
I would love to have you, man.
The show is going to be at Coral Sky Amphitheater on June 22nd. If you want your tickets, are on sale right now at livenation.com.
I already got our tickets, so if you don't go, I'll just invite some other friends.
Luckily, you've got so many. He's very popular, this one, Virginia.
Oh, especially with the ladies.
Oh, well, you pipe down.
You know that.
I can go to the phones right now and find you 5 ladies that would love to accompany you to Weezer.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is the last time that we are going to get a single version of Producer Denny's Joke Jury. Will marriage take away all his funny?
I know it'll take away his smiles.
I know a lot of men that's happened to.
All right. Final single round of Producer Denny's Joke Jury next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive. It's a great time to get into a new ride this month in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. One crash on your roadway is being reported currently here in Palm Beach County. You'll see that one on Okeechobee Boulevard westbound at Benoist Farms Road. Road. For those of you in Broward County, we got a couple of accidents on your surface streets. The first one, Hollandale Beach Boulevard westbound, just after Southwest 32nd Avenue. And another crash on 441 southbound. That one is just beyond Sterling Road. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Lindstrom Air reminds you that it's time to schedule your $89 spring AC tune-up. It's the best way to prevent a breakdown this summer. License number CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Well, there's been a lot of talk around here about my new hair. Mainly it's coming from Jaybird, but people are still asking, saying, hey, Kev, so what did you do? You obviously have more hair. Well, I went to Hair Club. It's North America's #1 provider of proven hair loss solutions. Hair Club's goal is to get you a natural-looking head of hair that you're going to be proud of, like I am of mine. Don't underestimate the power of confidence, and new hair does give you confidence. And according to Ann, will make you a little bit more smuggy. Look, everybody's got different hair loss needs. That's why Hair Club offers a variety of treatments that's going to fit your specific needs. They've got non-surgical, surgical, and hair regrowth solutions. Hair Club is helping men and women of every age, ethnicity, and level of hair loss get the hair they've always wanted. So you can get your complimentary consultation and free hair analysis when you call 888-808-5778. That's 888-808-5778.
So, Hewlett Man, what exactly is a Hewlett Healthy Home Service I've been hearing about?
Well, Greg, it's Hewlett's way to safeguard your family while defending your home against unhealthy pests. Our methods focus on protecting your family and our environment. And your pets, too.
What about my lawn?
Green and weed-free.
Termite problem?
Not a problem for Hewlett. We are a family-owned South Florida company providing over 45 years of great service. We guarantee results or your money back.
Just call Hewlett.
Just call Hewlett.
Dreaming of a white sand Christmas? Ready to ring in the new year on Island Time? Celebrate the holidays with Celebrity Cruises and turn your family get-together into a Caribbean getaway. Let the best premium cruise line take care of every festive detail, from sumptuous holiday meals to shipwide entertainment. We'll even send Santa our coordinates. Plus, for a limited time, receive a special offer on any 2018 holiday sailing. Visit Celebrity.com, call 1-800-CELEBRITY, or contact your travel agent today. Restrictions apply. Ships Registry, Malta and Ecuador.
Hello? Jimmy, look up. I'm in the helicopter. Johnny, we need you down here for Arrigo's Jeep Celebration event. Okay, I just gotta look through Arrigo's 3,500 vehicles to see where I parked my Wrangler. Better find it before we sell it.
Shop the area's biggest selection of Jeeps, over 1,000 to choose from, at the year's biggest savings during Arrigo's Jeep Celebration event. Get new Cherokees from $199 a month, Grand Cherokees from $279 a month, or save up to $10,000 off MSRP on over 700 Rams.
Jimmy, I searched West Palm, Fort Pierce, and Sawgrass. Did you find your Jeep? Nope, but I found this. It's time to celebrate. I thought he lost that New Year's Eve.
Hurry in to Arrigo Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat, Florida's #1 volume dealer.
You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass.
Select models, amounts vary. 36-month leases, 10K miles a year, $3,500 due, plus tax, tag, title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee. Rebates applied to dealer must qualify with approved credit. FCA sales through location. See dealer for details.
O'Reilly.
A rough running engine could be suffering from buildup of fuel and oil deposits, but O'Reilly Auto Parts can help. Clean out engine buildup and improve fuel economy with Seafoam products. Buy 2, get 1 free at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Extend the life of your engine with Seafoam products at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day. Limit supply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Now in theaters, the New York Times, the Los Angeles Times, Entertainment Weekly, USA Today, and critics everywhere are feeling the love for Book Club. It's a 4-star delight.
Let me introduce you to Christian Grey. Oh, no. Oh, wow.
Audiences everywhere are cheering for the funniest movie of the year. And now everyone can join the party. Diane Keaton, Jane Fonda, Candice Bergen, and Mary Steenburgen.
Happy reading, ladies.
Book Club, directed by Bill Holderman. Rated PG-13. May be inappropriate for children under 13. Now playing.
If you've got anything holding you back from feeling your best self, I know my girlfriend, she has been feeling very depressed for so long about the way she feels and looks, and She decided to go last week and have a consultation with Dr. Rankin, the same doctor that I went to for my mommy makeover, and she loved him, loved everything about his facility. She met Dr. Rankin, she met Dr. Dev. The Aquaplastic Surgery Center is helping so many people feel and look and just live better. If you're thinking about anything, do a little pre-research. Go online, aquaplasticsurgery.com. I love the before and afters. I love the fact that they have all kinds of real procedures on their social media. You can follow them on Instagram like I do and see real procedures. And how about this for a special? Right now, for every cool sculpt cycle you do, get a free area of Botox. Aquaplasticsurgery.com. Offices in Jupiter and Fort Lauderdale, and now in the Brickell City Center in Miami. Go online and make your appointment today. Aquaplasticsurgery.com.
It's the $69 title transfer event at Mazda of Palm Beach on North Lake and Alternate A1A. All it takes is $69 to take over payments on over 300 new and certified pre-owned Mazdas. Car buying has never been easier. Pick your Mazda, pay the $69 title transfer fee, and take over the low monthly payments. The selection is incredible. A mere $69 lets you choose from hundreds of top quality new and certified pre-owned Mazdas. And with our Mazda for Life program, you'll get free lifetime annual vehicle inspections, 1 year of complimentary oil changes, and more. Plus, with our price pledge, you're always guaranteed a great deal. If you find a better one within 72 hours of your purchase, we'll refund the difference. And don't feel trapped in a vehicle you don't want. With our Upgrade Your Lease program, get out now and receive up to $2,500 in lease forgiveness on mileage and payments. Hurry to Mazda of Palm Beach's $69 title transfer event. North Lake Boulevard and Alternate A1A in North Palm Beach. Online at MazdaofPalmBeach.com. All offers subject to credit approval, tax, title, and DMV additional.
Summer is here, and there's no better time to show off your flawless skin than a weekend at the beach. Let Body Detail's true laser specialists help you achieve perfect skin and the confidence that comes with laser hair removal, tattoo removal, or skin rejuvenation. To enjoy Body Detail's free lifetime guarantee, visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule a free consultation and get up to 70% off today.
Cleveland Clinic Florida is now open in Wellington, providing world-class primary care and cardiology services close to you. Schedule your same-day appointment today at clevelandclinic.org/WellingtonAPPT. That's clevelandclinicflorida.org/WellingtonAPPT.
Here's a secret for taking your meals to the next level. Mix new Country Crock buttery spread with sunflower oil together with herbs and spices you have at home for sweet or savory buttery spreads that taste great with everything you cook. Visit countrycrock.com for special recipes.
Do you need legal help? Call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Priced thousands below retail. 954-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, if you thought that Mira Sorvino was mad at Harvey Weinstein, wow, you should hear what her dad had to say. Crazy stuff, and she's back in the news again talking about Harvey, and she's got an idea for him. Will he do it? I will share her idea coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Oh, yeah, final round. Producer Denny's is ever going to do as a single man of his joke jury. All right.
This is big, man.
Yeah, it is.
Big stuff.
Yeah.
I got a joke for you, Denny's.
All right, lay it on me, V.
What's the one food you can feed a girl to make her stop wanting to sleep with you?
What?
Wedding cake.
Oh, look at that.
We have to start off with hacky material. Bad hacky material. I see that in my quotes all the time.
My God.
Brutal. You should. I don't want to tell you to do your job, but you should turn off your microphone.
All right. Denny's been in the lab, working on some jokes here. All right. 5 of them coming at you. His job is to try to get us to crack up. We're on the joke jury. We do. We're eliminated. His job is to make sure he's got a jury-free pool when he's done here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, joke number 1 in Producer Denny's joke jury.
Why shouldn't you buy drugs from a watermelon?
I don't know. Why shouldn't you?
Because they're kind of seedy.
That's good.
Starting strong.
Oh, yeah. Joke 2. What do you call somebody who hates competitive running?
Jaybird? No, I don't know. What do you call them?
A racist.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
That actually makes sense. Okay.
What does Marvin Gaye use instant messenger for?
I don't know. What does he use it for?
Textual healing. Textual.
I mean, Denny, he's dead.
Yeah. Rest in
No
peace.
respect.
Rest in peace.
He's not texting anymore.
All right.
You're breaking down the joke.
And his family likes to sue. Come on, man.
Yeah, we can't get sued again.
All right. Maximilian. Let's change it to that. Fourth joke for you guys. Why does the teenage swim team sleep in their bathing suits?
I don't know. Why do they sleep in swimsuits?
Because they always have wet dreams.
Okay. Okay. All right. He's cracking himself up.
Yeah. And finally here.
Yeah.
Why are golfers such fast masturbators?
I don't know. Why are they?
Because they do it in less strokes.
Okay.
Very good, Danny.
Very good.
Last round as a single man.
Last single round.
It is. Wow. Okay.
You nervous?
Just standard nerves that come with any big movement or change in your life.
No, I meant about reading the comments about your joke,
Oh.
Jerry.
Nice one.
What are you getting married in? What's your outfit?
I have a black suit, and our accidental color is like charcoal, so it's black and like charcoal gray.
Oh.
It's kind of the theme of the
You're gonna
color
look like
theme.
Johnny Cash.
Yes.
Oh.
Not bad. But yeah.
Are you going to be posting photos and all that kind of stuff on social?
I'll keep everyone up to date. The actual wedding is on Sunday.
Somebody wanted to know, will you be high for your wedding?
No, not for the wedding.
That's good.
Reception, all bets are off.
Everything else, yes.
Reception, that's the lawless,
Do you have like a nug bar set out?
That would be awesome.
It's open bar, but it's nug.
It's all nug. This is fantastic.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in just a second, what does Mira Sorvino have to say to Harvey Weinstein? And what did her dad have to say, which I think is scarier? We'll tell you both of those, coming up in just a sec. Before we get into that, did you see where Kathy Griffin is talking about just how many friends she's lost? I was kind of surprised she didn't lose more. Here she is talking about, after all of her drama, who left her.
My personal life did fall apart. I mean, I lost 90% of my friends. And my joke is I'm down to 8 gay guys, 2 puppies, my boyfriend, and my mom's on the bubble.
Yeah, it seems like her whole career is kind of based on jokes of how people don't like her.
And then if you're a person like myself that doesn't like her, you're like, yeah.
Okay.
Here's Mariah Carey, someone I do love and adore, talking about how when she's going to be performing live, she's going to take requests. I love it.
We're gonna have more freedom with the set list and be able to be like interactive with the fans and see what songs they really want to hear more than.
How will you interact with them? Will you do that through social media, or will there be a wheel, or will you poll people?
I think it's perhaps a bit of both. I like the
see.
wheel idea.
Will you take requests in any?
I am.
What? You will.
We
Will you do any?
Okay. All right.
So there you go. If you go see her, you may be able to help her design the set list. Jay Bird, do you believe Mariah Carey?
There's no way this is going to happen. Where Mariah Carey, oh yeah, she's going to break down stop the concert. Oh, what do you guys want to hear? Oh, hell no. Queen Christmas is going to be cool?
No. At best, she may sing a few songs out of order, but yeah, she's not going to throw a song in there that she's not normally doing anyway.
So are you saying she's going to have like a plant in the audience that goes, I want to hear Always Be My Baby?
I think you don't even get that far. I think she's going to forget she even said this.
Yeah.
And finally here, Mira Sorvino is calling out Harvey Weinstein. Now, at his arraignment this past week, he pled not guilty. But she says, look, you're wasting everything. You're wasting money, you're wasting taxpayers' money, and you're wasting all of our time. She said that there are so many women that he has harassed and blackballed in the industry that it is ridiculous. They are going to parade these women in, and so many people have so many stories that not guilty is just a ridiculous plea on his end. And Paul Sorvino, they caught up with him, TMZ did, and he pretty much told the interviewer from TMZ that he wanted to kill Harvey Weinstein for harassing and then blackballing his daughter in the industry.
You ever see him in Goodfellas?
I'd be afraid of Paul Sorvino.
I think some of those guys in Goodfellas weren't acting.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Some of them just seem like they played the role too good.
They should put Paul Sorvino in a room with Harvey Weinstein and just let him hang out for a little while. That's what I want to see.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he deserves. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by the Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest. If you're like us and you love the beer, but you don't want to be out in the sun, a lot of these beer fests are out in the heat. Who wants that? Ours is under the cool AC of the South Florida Fairgrounds, and it's massive. It's the 6th annual Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest, July 21st. Get your tickets now at palmbeachsummerbeerfest.com.
Coming up here in just a couple minutes, if you've ever had a kid that played travel sports, you realize the years they're on that team, you get a weird kind of like friendship dynamic with some of the families. Well, there's a possible glitch in the dynamic we're going to discuss in One Team next.
The club isn't the best place to find a
Well, I got a lot of good memories from the years that my daughter played travel softball. I mean, we were in the thick of it. I think she started playing when she was 9, and we really traveled with her intently. I think by the time she was about 16 and could drive herself, then we, weren't as, dedicated in as many tournaments, but
weren't as caring.
Yeah, basically.
I remember when you first started coaching, because I was your assistant.
Yeah, that's right.
With the Hurricanes back in Palm Beach Gardens. Kevin
won
ran
the championship, by the way.
Yeah, won a championship. And Kevin, I saw his practice schedule. It was so funny. It looked just like a show prep.
Our practices were so organized. The girls at like exactly a certain minute, like these girls would run over there. I turned them into softball robots. It was amazing, Virginia.
Caitlin was so happy when she got her license because she knew you weren't going to be coming anymore.
Oh, absolutely.
Bossing the team around.
I always used to feel so weird because the parents would come out. So, which one's your daughter? You're coaching, right? I'm like, I don't have a daughter.
I'm the creepy single guy, not even married.
I'm just, where's your wife at? Well, I don't have a wife either. What are you out here for?
I'm like that weird uncle that you don't trust around your kids. But here I am coaching.
You're not alone. It's a weird thing because, I coached and I let it go and got away from it. But there were some other dads that their daughters, grow up and you eventually when you're, there is a pro league, but it's rare. And those dads are still coaching and their daughters are done.
Yeah, well, they get addicted to the coaching. I get it. The coaching's awesome.
Yeah.
Especially if you're playing at some of the schools you're talking or coaching at some of the schools you're talking about. It's high level play.
Yeah. And what happens is when your kid plays travel sports, you're going to all these different towns. For us, it was mainly in throughout Florida. But, you'll go 4 or 5 hours away and you wind up in these, bizarre towns. You're like, I'm in Auburndale or,
Titusville.
Titusville. And you're in all these like towns. And so a lot of your friends' circle becomes the other parents on the team. And so there's interesting dynamics that happen. And I still have about 80 stories that just immediately rush to mind of just interesting things we saw, drama, because a lot of these parents are drinking and you're at hotels and
Were they ever like hooking up and stuff?
there's some things that happened. Yeah.
Kevin, do tell.
Bathrooms, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
You don't have to give names, but I would like some dirty deets.
Yeah.
Some of those parents were so feisty. I remember there was this one set of parents. They were hammered at some kind at one of these bars here.
Yeah.
And the mom came up to me and she was so drunk. She's like, "Yeah, our team's gonna beat you. Yeah, in your face, bird." I'm like,
yeah,
"Oh my
yeah,
gosh. Lady, you're freaking me out."
Simmer down, Cougs.
I mean, she was like playing defense on me.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Now, Stacy is on here, and her daughter plays on a travel soccer team, and this is kind of a weird dynamic that is happening, kind of like what I was describing going on here, and she's trying to figure out exactly, okay, what is the best way for the overall team dynamic to handle this? So tell me the story. What exactly is going on with your daughter's travel soccer team and some of the parents, Stacy?
Okay, well, my daughter, with a bunch of girls, have been playing together on the same travel soccer team for about the past 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
And so in that time, we've gotten to know all of the parents very well.
Sure.
And I would say in the last, 6 months, some of us have noticed that one of the moms and another girl's dad have been getting really flirty, and they're both married. But
Okay.
their spouses only make it to about, maybe a quarter of our tournaments.
Okay.
So, one of the spouses is traveling with their kid and the other spouse has a job that requires them to work most of the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So, what we've noticed is that, this one mom and dad are always going out together and even arriving together most mornings for our tournament games. No big deal.
Mm-hmm.
But what makes it weird is that they barely acknowledge each other when their spouses are around.
Oh.
Okay.
They don't talk. They don't. Yeah. So, you see people. So we started noticing that. And so me and a bunch of other moms are pretty certain that they're having an affair. And then one of the moms swears that she saw them kissing out by their car at the team motel last weekend.
Oh, that's good stuff right now.
So the rest of us, we can't agree whether or not we should say anything to this mom or the dad or what we would say even if we did. I've seen affairs and things go on between parents that have ripped teams apart.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to see that. We don't want to see that to happen. Our girls are great friends and the team is doing really well and for the overall benefit of the team and everything. I don't know. Do we talk to either of them or do we just let it happen? I don't know.
I don't know. I've seen this happen on teams before where there is a lot of internal, and the drama 95% of the time comes from the parents, not from the kids.
Oh, yeah.
And it does. It rips teams apart. And if you got a groove and girls have been playing for a while and they're used to playing together, you may put together a really good competitive team. And it's fun then. When you're going to tournaments and you're winning them and you're like, this is awesome.
And then your parents are hooking up in the hotel. That's awesome.
I saw a really good team completely go from maybe the best team in Florida to completely broken up the next season because they had internal drama with the parents.
Mind your own business. Don't get involved.
I
Mind your
agree.
own damn business. Quit being so in everyone's. Come on.
Yeah.
I think you have no idea what's happening in that situation. You are completely just assuming you know every detail about everything.
But here's the thing. Unless they're your good friend, this is my policy.
Yeah.
Unless they're your good friend, you just sit on the sidelines, get the popcorn, and watch the show. Now, if it's your good friend and you truly care about this person and you don't want them to be hurt, then yes, you would have to go to the wife and tell her what you
That's
think is
different.
going on. But if you don't know them like that, just enjoy the program. I mean, this is better than reality television.
Okay, well, let's walk this out, though, and let's say that, okay, they are having an affair, and they take it further, they get caught. issues happen, boom, all of a sudden the team kind of like blows up and there's a big schism, and then that kind of affects it. And you're like, oh man, we had a good thing going, and because of this stupid affair, it's broken up. If I would have maybe just been like, pulled her aside and said, hey.
You're making like.
Don't get involved.
I mean, you're jumping from A to Z with all of these things. And so what? I mean, the coach needs to get it together. If an affair is going to wreck the entire team, get it together, coach.
Affairs happen to lots of teams.
Yeah. What are you going to.
A lot of times.
Yeah.
I mean, to say that the entire team's going to implode,
yeah,
it's a little much.
Yeah, okay. All right, so just mind your own business. Don't get involved.
Enjoy the show. I mean, definitely sit with the biggest hens and gossip the whole time. That's a sport.
Okay.
But don't insert yourself into the drama. Do not get involved. Be shocked and sad when the whole thing blows up, but do not make yourself a part of their drama.
What are you going to say? You can stop cheating. Stop it. We're not cheating. They're going to deny it anyway. Unless you got video.
Yeah.
And even then, what the hell are you doing?
If you have video, share it.
I tell you, it actually could be a really good reality show. Some of the things that I've seen, if they just had people with cameras walking around and had full access to the hotels and seeing all the stuff that happens.
Oh, parents are insane.
You could call it travel ball.
Travel parents, yeah. Just call it travel parents.
That was the reason why I got out of teaching kids, was because of the parents. The parents were insane.
Virginia, you got everything. I mean, you've got drinking, you've got sex, you've got violence, you've got drama, you've got tears.
You've got disappointed children and pain.
Oh, and it's yeah. I can't even tell you like how
Mommy
many.
did what?
Yeah, how many weekends I just said, I can't believe what I just saw. It's unbelievable stuff.
It's fun to watch.
Yeah, pretty good stuff.
Just don't get involved.
All right, any other comments you got for us? 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You can always call or text the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive. It's a great time to get into a new ride this month in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Major traffic delays after a vehicle fire here in West Palm Beach. That's northbound I-95 just before you get to 45th Street. You're going to want to bail off the highway at Southern Boulevard to avoid the delays. We're also seeing some onlooker delays on the southbound side as you approach 45th Street. Save yourself a little bit of time and bail off at North Lake Boulevard to avoid those delays. For those of you in Broward County dealing with trouble on Oakland Park Boulevard, the westbound direction shut down at US 441. And we also have a crash on US 441 southbound. That one is just after Sterling Road. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 9 WRMF.
Lindstrom Air reminds you that it's time to schedule your $89 spring AC tune-up. It's the best way to prevent a breakdown this summer. License number CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Hello, West Palm Beach. Geico presents things that'll make you feel good.
Cows have BFFs. It's true. They have one friend they go halvesies with on everything. Something else to make you feel good. Geico's been offering great savings and service for over 75 years and has a 97% customer satisfaction rating. And that satisfying coverage from Geico isn't just for your car. The Geico Insurance Agency can help you with renter's insurance too. And Geico offers motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. You know what else will make you feel good? Scientists discovered it snows on Mars. Maybe one day we'll make snow Martians. And Geico is the largest auto insurer in the state, so breathe easy. We've got your back. Plus, you might be able to save even more money because Geico has local agents in your area who could help you find savings, like military or federal discounts. And Geico offers emergency roadside service.
So, West Palm Beach, contact Geico online, over the phone, or at your local office. You'll feel better after you do.
For endless summer thrills, head to Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. Enjoy thrilling rides, exciting shows, and animal encounters all year long with an annual pass, starting at just $14 a month. Visit a participating Wendy's to give your taste buds a thrill. Order a spicy chicken sandwich with a refreshing Coca-Cola and learn how to get a free souvenir cup at Busch Gardens. The deals at Wendy's, the fun's at Busch Gardens. Florida's thrill ride leader. Offer good through July 3rd, 2018. Vouchers must be redeemed in park by July 31st, 2018. Restrictions apply.
Hello? Jimmy, look up. I'm in a helicopter.
Johnny, get down here. It's Arrigo's Jeep celebration event.
Okay, I just got to see where I parked my Wrangler first.
Shop over 1,000 new Jeeps and save up to $6,000 off MSRP during the Jeep celebration event at Arrigo Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat.
Did you find your Jeep?
Nope, but I found this. It's time to celebrate.
Oh, brother.
You gotta go, Arrigo.
Select models plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer. See dealer for details.
Are you looking for something fun to do this weekend? Stop by one of the hottest new communities from 13th Floor Homes, Arbor Park, this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. for their model home grand opening. There's fun for the whole family with a barbecue cookout, live music, raffle prizes, games, and more. Plus 3 amazing designer model homes. Be the first to walk through these beautiful new single-family models and discover why Arbor Park gives you more home sweet home. And they start from the high 200s. You can't miss this. Join us this Saturday, June 9th from 11 to 4, 4046 Woods Edge Circle. Visit ownarborpark.com. See you there.
This is NHRA Funny Car driver Courtney Force. Time to head to Advance Auto Parts for low prices and tons of free services. We offer free battery, starter, and alternator testing and free battery installation with purchase. Plus, Speed Perks members earn up to $20 in rewards. Don't miss out. Visit an Advance or participating CarQuest Auto Parts store near you today. Advance Auto Parts. Let's get you back on the road.
Just call Hewlett. Welcome back to Bug Talk with Greg. My guest today is a Hewlett man. Caller, you're on the air.
Hewlett man, I've got termites, and I don't know.
You're getting tinted, right, Hewlett man?
Well, not really.
Pack your bags. You're moving out your food, medicine, and pets.
Oh, no.
Relax. You just need Hewlett's no-tent termite service. No evacuation, no food removal, no pet boarding, and no stress. And it's guaranteed.
My words exactly.
Right, Greg.
Thanks. I'll just call Hewlett.
Just call Hewlett.
Over the last 30 years, Pollo Tropical perfected citrus marinated chicken. And now, we've perfected the crispy chicken sandwich with our new crispy chicken BLT. Fresh whole chicken breast, citrus marinated 24 hours and lightly battered by hand. Topped with Swiss cheese, bacon, tomato, lettuce, and our Chipotle mayo. Pollo Tropical has changed the chicken sandwich forever. The new crispy chicken BLT. This is huge! Pollo Tropical, citrus marinated chicken.
No matter what's causing your sniffy, sneezy symptoms, don't just put up with it. Care Now Urgent Care is open 7 days a week to quickly diagnose and treat seasonal allergies. Care Now Urgent Care. 5 Treasure Coast locations. Walk in or use web check-in at carenow.com.
If you love BMWs, you got to go check them out at Bremen. Yeah, you'd be like, hey, it's a BMW. I can get them anywhere. Yeah, you can, but you're not going to get the service that you get at Bremen anywhere else. It's a world-class experience you just get at Bremen. For 30 years, they have been perfecting the experience that you go through. Just go to their website. You can see right away, BremenBMW.com. You go on there. It's so easy to navigate. The BMWs are right there. Pick out different features. There's somebody in a chat room that will actually walk you through the whole process. Then when you get to the dealership, same thing. Somebody's there to help you, guide you, not to press you and stress you out. Their service department is absolutely amazing. And when it comes to getting your next BMW, get it at Bremen. Because when you do, you get into Club Bremen. All the great VIP events in South Florida, you get to go to. Something to drive your BMW to. It's not just a car, it's a lifestyle that you get from Bremen. And they've got exceptional lease and finance offers happening right now. And you can see just how affordable a new BMW can be with the Bremen Price Assurance Guarantee. They honor all national, regional, and competitive dealer offers. 2 locations, West Palm Beach and Jupiter. Check out your next BMW at Bremen.
Workers' compensation claim, Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. A nice start to our Thursday with a sunny to partly cloudy sky. Reach a high day briefly near 90. Storms are likely again this Thursday, and they may start earlier today around the noon hour. And through the afternoon, scattered and numerous storms. The rain chance 60%. Friday will also start sunny to partly cloudy. A 50% chance of storms Friday afternoon.
Get any sized iced coffee for $2 from 2 to 6 p.m. Sip smooth with their original blend, go bold with a rich dark roast, or try yours with an ice cream-inspired coffee flavor. America runs on Dunkin'. Excludes cold brew. Plus applicable tax. Participation may vary. Limited time offer.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
Well, the video is done for Baby Rocco in his potty training. It is fantastic, and it's up. Exclusive material you can get on the KVJ Show YouTube channel. Go subscribe, and anytime we have a new video like that, and we drop a lot of stuff that you're not going to obviously be able to hear on the radio or see necessarily on KVJ TV, it's going to be there right for you. The full-length video, you can see Virginia's house and baby Rocco and Panda and your daughter Magnolia. Everybody's there, Virginia.
The struggle is real. It is
Yeah.
a team job getting this kid potty trained.
It's a great video. So just go to YouTube, find the KVJ Show, and check out the brand new video that just dropped for baby Rocco and his potty training song.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
This kind of backs up what I was talking about yesterday when they did a survey as to what today is cool. And they said, you know what? Staying home is cool. Dinner parties, cool. Not going out, that's cool. I guess it's because the experience, one, is more affordable, and with Netflix and better home entertainment systems and video game systems and all that kind of stuff, you can have just as good a time at home a lot of times.
It is my favorite thing that I think it's trending to go this way, where you just create like this sanctuary and this peaceful, fun place that is just so cool. If you leave, wherever you go is not going to be as cool as your own crib. That's awesome.
Yeah, according to this survey, 28% of millennials say they prefer drinking at home because it, quote, takes too much effort to go out.
Alone in the dark. Oh, wait, that's me.
With no pants on, just me and my dog.
Sometimes those are the best night. Well, no, not with the dog. Come on, don't get sick.
It took you a minute to catch that.
You're right.
Coming up here, we're going to do another little kid or drunk adult, the most entertaining things in life, and the dumbest stories. Happen either when you're a little kid or when you're a dumb drunk adult. So if you got a story, you just give it to us without letting us know whether you're a little kid or the drunk adult. We'll try to guess. If you can stump a majority of the show, we'll hook you up with tickets to, I believe, Weezer's. What we got there. We'll do some Weezer for that. Yeah. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. They say there's a new hot trend in cocktails. And it's using this little blossom called a buzz button that will make your mouth numb for about 10 minutes or so.
I don't like it.
Now, according to bartenders, it really helps bring out the flavors in your drinks and lets you really taste all the individual ingredients. This is one thing. It's not just craft beer. Craft cocktails is very big right now. You'll see some of these bars opening up. They have the one on Clematis in West Palm Beach where these guys are like wearing big monocles and they've got like, it's like they're in a lab creating something. There's smoke coming out of it. It's this intricate thing, where they put so much detail and expertise into every cocktail.
Is $17. And you're like, what?
Right.
If it's that low.
Yeah. No, that's kind of the whole thing.
Can I get this back? I've already taken a sip out of it. $17?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Very expensive. That's what they do. Now, they say unlike a lot of mixology trends, this one has left the bars in Brooklyn and it's gone mainstream. TGI Fridays now is all over it. And they just rolled out a drink called the Blackberry Buzz Rita that uses a buzz button in it.
Huh.
So apparently you have it, numbs up your mouth, and then boom, the flavors just explode.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like when things get numb.
Yeah, I mean, when I go to the dentist, they numb my mouth. And let me tell you, it's not a fun time.
That's how I bit my lip. I was eating my lip, basically, because my face was numb. They have all that numbing stuff. They got that numbing stuff for sex. I don't like that either. It makes it too numb.
Tell us about when you used it.
Well, you can use it on yourself, too. It gives you that tingly...
Why would you do that?
Well... Do you want me to draw you a picture?
He romances himself, too. Remember, he lights candles and pours a bath.
Don't make this weird, man. I'm just saying, I'm not a
He
big fan.
numbs it all up.
I just don't like numbing things.
Me neither. I think it's stupid.
I want to feel.
Why would you put those chemicals in your mouth? Like, that's dumb.
It's not chemicals. I think it's a natural kind of like a pepper kind of like thing that they do. So I don't believe that it's anything artificial. I believe that it's natural from the other description I read. So I know you're big against chemicals, Virginia, as you should be, but I don't think that. I think the buzz button is something that is all natural.
I'll have to research your buzz button.
Yeah, I'm not that much into the cocktail game, so I don't fully get it.
I mean, if you have a good palate and it's been cleansed, you should be able to taste every everything in the drink. You don't need to numb your mouth.
Do you like to feel numb, Kev?
In your private.
No, don't.
He's inviting you to a
this
party
could go a
this
lot
weekend.
of different ways. Yes.
He'll tell you it's a party, and then you'll show up, and it's just you and him.
I'm just trying to learn about y'all.
I think every now and then we all like to numb ourselves a bit. So, but I don't know in that way. I'm not really seeing it. I don't know that I'd be into it, but Coming up here in a couple minutes, we got some whacked out news for you as well. And our top story is a guy who said something when he was underage that really came back to bite him in the butt from right here in West Palm Beach. I'll let you know exactly what that is coming up next.
There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Yeah. Now, sometimes things you say comes back to bite you in the butt. There's a 26-year-old guy in West Palm named Andrew Williams who got angry when the cashier at a liquor store carded him back in 2016. Apparently didn't have his ID with him, so he threatened the cashier and yelled, "Remember my face. Remember my face." And then he stormed right out. Then he came back later that night with a gun and shot the cashier in the arm.
Oh my gosh.
The cops never tracked Andrew down because the security camera didn't get a shot of his face. But luckily, he said something to the cashier and they listened to him. When he said, "Remember my face," the cashier actually followed Andrew's advice and did remember him. And last Tuesday, police got an anonymous tip that the guy responsible for the shooting lived nearby. And the caller gave them Andrew's name. Then the cashier was able to pick him out of a lineup saying, "Yep, I remember that face because he told me to."
If anybody looks at you and says, "Remember my face,"
yes,
I am absolutely going to remember their face because you're thinking, okay, that's going to be the last face I see before I get murdered.
Yeah. Now Andrew Williams is facing attempted murder charges.
Good. I'm glad they got him.
Yeah. Yeah, they confirmed it was him. Apparently, Andrew was issued a driver's license on the day of the shooting.
Oh.
And he was wearing the same sweater in the surveillance footage from the liquor store. So he just made it really easy for everybody to really kind of identify him. And so these charges should have no problem standing up in court. Tell you, these animals are getting wily. Did you see the video of the restless alligator in a Kvj in this neighborhood that knocked out the trapper with his snout and then struck a female police officer with his tail?
And then he drove off in a car.
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
And he gave him all the finger as he was driving away.
The gator finger.
Gator finger. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. They had a hard time getting this thing into the bed of the truck.
I'm telling you, these gators are becoming more brazen. I told you about the one video, people are just chilling in a pool, and this gator jumps in the pool. The guy jumps out, leaves the girl in the pool. Some other dude comes up and rescues her. Every comment was like, oh, she's totally sleeping with the second guy that saved her.
I saw a guy do that one time when there was fear of a shark in the water. Remember when we had that fake shark fin?
Yeah.
And we had Jason thinking there was a real shark. He pushed Mariana down in the water and stepped on her to get away from the fake shark fin, which was styrofoam and looked so fake, by the way.
Do we have that on video?
No.
No? Oh my gosh, that would have been a great video.
It's ingrained in my mind.
In my defense, she was in my way.
You're right.
Chivalry is not dead.
Look,
If someone stands between you and life.
it's a reaction, baby. I think me and Mariana were in a fight during that time period, so I was just like, all right.
She kind of had it coming.
Well, I don't question you on your philosophy in that one, but seriously, women and children first. What happened to that?
Gotta tell you, there's a reason to fear snakes, alive or dead. This guy in Texas found out that. He almost died last month. They had decapitated a rattlesnake. He's like, oh, look at this. And he picked it up by its severed head, and the thing still bit him.
The severed head.
I heard about this.
Yeah.
That's Mother Nature not playing by the rules.
Doesn't seem like it's fair.
No.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that Mother Nature's doing these days, like saying a hurricane 2 weeks before hurricane season. It's like going, okay, we can't do
Well,
this
like
stuff.
that one thing you had where people can drown 48 hours later. You had a story about some girl had water in her lungs and she died like
Dry drowning.
2 days later.
Oh, yeah.
That's not playing. You're playing. You're breaking the rules.
You're in your bed and you
Doesn't
drown.
seem fair.
Yeah, life is breaking the rules.
Yeah. There's a woman in Virginia that was recently driving in her car and see this a lot. Snake slithered right out of one of her air vents.
What would you do?
Poop my pants and then, unfortunately, keep driving until I got to safety.
Gosh, I'm as fast as I'm pulling over like immediately. I don't even know. I'd probably lose my mind. There would be a 90% chance I crash my car.
Kevin's gonna roll his car.
I
he's gonna freak out.
Horrific. And then I'm gonna be like laying upside down with the snake wrapped around my face.
You're gonna be a snake snack.
Oh my gosh.
3 years ago, I had a snake in there. We think someone put one in there though on purpose though, because that's when my door lock didn't work.
It's a great trick.
It's a great trick. Well, you can't defend it.
You got your door lock fixed?
It is fixed. Yes.
Okay, good. It's good news. There's a 22.
It's fixed. Go check it out.
All right, I know how to jimmy it, but that's okay.
You don't believe you got it fixed, Virginia?
Go. I will lock it, and I will bet $1,000 you can't jimmy that thing over, or jimmy it up.
$1,000.
$1,000. You cannot. You can't call anybody.
Oh, I gotta outsource it real quick.
No, you can't outsource it.
I got a guy.
No, you can't do it. That doesn't count.
This woman sounds like Denny's. 22-year-old woman in England. She is seriously afraid of spiders, and she saw an inch-long spider in her house. Didn't know what to do, so she had a bright idea. She ordered up delivery from KFC, and when the driver got there, she asked him to take care of the spider.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
And then tell him that you just saw the spiders. Don't say that you saw the spider before you called. Just say you were sitting waiting for your chicken and you saw the spider.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think he's kind of because it's like a viral story, so he probably knows. No word, though, on how much he was tipped for taking care of the spider and delivering her chicken.
That should be at least $10.
Yesterday on the show, I was letting you know about McDonald's new plan to replace everyone that's taking your order with kiosks by 2020. And we asked, what would you rather see when you went to the counter? Would you rather have a human being or would you rather deal with the kiosk? And just 51 to 49%, according to the votes that we got on our KBJ Twitter poll, they were saying, give me the kiosk. And this audio shows you why. This is a story about a McDonald's manager in Wisconsin that completely lost her cool. Here's a guy with his 9-year-old son in the car with him, and he claims he was waiting about 15 minutes for his burger. And then he just said, you know what, can you just give me a refund? Like, I just got things to do. I'll go somewhere else. And he said the worker declined to do so, and then the manager comes to the window. So this is where we are. He's been waiting 15 minutes. He's like, can you just give me my money? I just want to go.
And he's not the one raising his voice and all this. It's the manager who's hollering.
Well, we don't know what happened before. The video, you're getting it in the middle of all the chaos. So you don't know how it shook down.
What we do know is this is the manager who you're going to hear insulting his car.
Their own cheeseburger. Take your son out of your hamburger.
I just want my money back.
I'm giving you your money back. I want you to get out of my line. So move your crappy car.
She's insulting his car.
I should have been out of my line a long time ago. Now we're on 12 minutes. I'm waiting for one sandwich.
You're not getting your sandwich.
I don't want a sandwich.
No,
why are you insulting my car?
To get your money back. Here's your $9.13.
75. Good. I hope you know. Just so you know, you're swearing is on video.
Let your car die.
I got you on video.
Yeah. Apparently, some of the other things that were not in that clip, the manager also said, make your own cheeseburger. Teach your son how to cook a bleeping hamburger.
Something tells me, though, this guy definitely had...
He started it?
He was lippy. I guarantee you. This
and then he got calm and peaceful when he hit record?
Well, that's what people do. Yeah, they stir it up and then they hit record to get the reaction they want.
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, if you're a manager, you just can't unload in front of kids, in front of even the biggest jerk in the world. His 9-year-old son is there, and you're telling, hey, have your kid make a bleeping burger.
No, you're right. You can't. You got to have the temperament for the trade.
Yeah, so it just might not be a good gig for her. So you can see maybe why McDonald's is saying, you know what, let's go with kiosks. Might work better for us.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive. It's a great time to get into a new ride this month in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. We're starting to see improvements on I-95 after this earlier vehicle fire. Still seeing some traffic delays on the northbound side between 45th Street and Belvedere Road. The southbound side flowing much better, though. In Broward County, we also have a crash on Hollandale Beach Boulevard eastbound. That one's just beyond South Dixie Highway. You'll find the right lane blocked there with traffic delays building in that area. Plus, we have a crash on Oakland Park Boulevard to still deal with on the westbound side. That's at US 441. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits Rice for 9 WRMF.
Lindstrom Air reminds you that it's time to schedule your $89 spring AC tune-up. It's the best way to prevent a breakdown this summer. License number CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
The return of Bugman.
So, Greg, again with the cape and boots, huh?
Listen, Hewlett guy, Bugman has returned to fight bugs.
Okay, what's the plan now?
I gotta spray this stuff all over the house.
You know, Hewlett's method uses no smelly sprays.
Huh?
With Hewlett's 40 years of experience and our healthy home service, we know exactly what to do. Guaranteed. Go to bugs.com and lose the costume.
Good, because these tights are binding.
Just call Hewlett. Summer is here and there's no better time to show off your flawless skin than a weekend at the beach. Let Body Detail's true laser specialists help you achieve perfect skin and the confidence that comes with laser hair removal, tattoo removal, or skin rejuvenation. To enjoy Body Detail's free lifetime guarantee, visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule a free consultation and get up to 70% off today.
You've seen the magic, met the characters, and taken more than a couple of spins on those teacups. But if you haven't been to Walt Disney World Resort lately, well, you haven't been. With the Florida Resident Discover Disney ticket, it's been there, haven't done that. For a limited time, for $159 plus tax, you'll get 3 days in the theme parks to fly over the breathtaking sights of Pandora on Avatar Flight of Passage. Travel to new galactic destinations on Star Tours The Adventures Continue. Sail through Arendelle on the magical musical Frozen Ever After attraction. And see the new fireworks spectacular Happily Ever After. The Florida Resident Discover Disney ticket, 3 days for just $159 plus tax. Visit DisneyWorld.com/resident and start discovering the Walt Disney World Resort you've never seen. One theme park per day. Proof of Florida residency required. Tickets expire 6/24/18. All tickets are non-transferable, non-refundable, and exclude separately priced activities and events.
Now in theaters, the New York Times, the Los Angeles Times, Entertainment Weekly, USA Today, and critics everywhere are feeling the love for Book Club. It's a 4-star delight.
Let me introduce you to Christian Grey. Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Audiences everywhere are cheering for the funniest movie of the year. And now everyone can join the party. Diane Keaton, Jane Fonda, Candice Bergen, and Mary Steenburgen.
Happy reading, ladies.
Book Club, directed by Bill Holderman. Rated PG-13. May be inappropriate for children under 13. Now playing.
Hello? Jimmy, look up. I'm in the helicopter.
Johnny, we need you down here for Arrigo's Jeep celebration event.
Okay, I just gotta look through Arrigo's 3,500 vehicles to see where I parked my Wrangler.
Better find it before we sell it.
Shop the area's biggest selection of Jeeps, over 1,000 to choose from at the year's biggest savings during Arrigo's Jeep celebration event. Get new Cherokees from $199 a month, Grand Cherokees from $279 a month, or save up to $10,000 off MSRP on over 700 Rams.
Jimmy, I searched West Palm, Fort Pierce, and Sawgrass. Did you find your Jeep?
Nope, but I found this. It's time to celebrate.
I thought he lost that New Year's Eve.
Hurry in to Arrigo Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat, Florida's #1 volume dealer.
You gotta go Arrigo.
West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass.
Select models, amounts vary. 36-month leases, 10K miles a year, $3,500 due, plus tax, tag, title, dealer installed options, $799 dealer fee. Rebates applied to dealer must qualify with approved credit. FCA sales through location. See dealer for details.
This is NHRA Funny Car driver Courtney Force. Time to head to Advance Auto Parts for low prices and tons of free services. We offer free battery, starter, and alternator testing and free battery installation with purchase. Plus, Speed Perks members earn up to $20 in rewards. Don't miss out. Visit an Advance or participating CarQuest Auto Parts store near you today. Advance Auto Parts. Let's get you back on the road.
Dreaming of a white sand Christmas? Ready to ring in the new year on Island Time? Celebrate the holidays with Celebrity Cruises and turn your family get-together into a Caribbean getaway. Let the best premium cruise line take care of every festive detail, from sumptuous holiday meals to ship-wide entertainment. We'll even send Santa our coordinates. Plus, for a limited time, receive a special offer on any 2018 holiday sailing. Visit Celebrity.com, call 1-800-CELEBRITY, or contact your travel agent today. Restrictions apply. Ships Registry, Malta and Ecuador.
You know him from Saturday Night Live, Corky Romano and the cult classic Night at the Roxbury. Now see him live, Chris Kattan, Thursday through Saturday at the Palm Beach Improv.
I was so nervous about meeting her. And when I was meeting her, I was like, oh my God, it's like an out-of-body experience. And she's so flawless, so beautiful. But the crazy thing is, she's so perfect. But when she laughs, when Cameron Diaz laughs, she goes, I was like, whoa, what the is that? She sounded like Buzz Buzzard from the Bugs Bunny cartoons, you know? Oh, nope.
These shows are selling out quickly, so get your tickets now at PalmBeachImprov.com. Don't forget to stop by the Copper Blues Rock Pub and Kitchen right next door for your pre- or post-show party. With over 50 beers on tap, live music, and a killer pub menu, the best night out is at the Palm Beach Improv and Copper Blues.
Yeah, I guess it was just a little bit over a year ago now. I opened up my credit card bills, 2 of them, and I realized that 2 of my credit cards had raised my interest rate from right around 10% to almost 30% on both cards. I don't know why they did it, but I just know I was so mad because it was several months that had passed before I had realized. And I got so mad that I brought both of these credit cards to my friend Chip at Debt Helper, and I said, help me with these 2 ridiculously high interest rates. And that's what my friend Chip does at Debt Helper. He lowered the payments and reduced the interest rates and showed me how in just a couple of years, both of these cards are going to be paid off. And then I'm going to cut them up because I don't like shady credit card companies that raise your interest rate secretly and not even tell you about it. Real shady. I see you, credit cards. If you have this issue with yours, if your payments or your interest rates are out of this world, get them reduced with Chip. He can do it. He works with the credit card companies. It's not a debt consolidation loan. This is him reducing your payments and reducing your interest rates. Call this number, 561-472-8021. That's 561-472-8021 for Debt Helper.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Need to know all you need to know about being in South Florida? Then follow us on Twitter at KVJ Show.
What do you think if they did a female version of James Bond and called her Jamie Bond? Is this going to be the new trend? Some people think that it will. Finding male versions of movies and flipping it over to a female version because they've done it with a few already. They did it starting with Ghostbusters. That was a couple years ago. And now coming out this weekend, you've got Ocean's 8. Kind of like a reboot of the whole Ocean's 11, but it's an all-female cast.
So to me, just do something original. Why don't take James Bond? Make a whole different character.
Yeah.
And unless they're gonna make her his daughter or something, but give people new stuff.
There has to be some kind of industry survey that they have come out with saying that people at a higher percentage will go with something that is familiar, has any kind of familiarity, and it's so much easier to break in and tap off of something that's familiar than to try to start a new franchise and a new brand. There has to be something that's going on there, because why else is this all they're doing? I mean, you look at the TV shows, like, for example, a Roseanne. I mean, they're like plunking stuff from the 90s, be like, well, it's got name recognition.
That's what it is, recognition.
Yeah.
And they want that with everything. So they want that with television stars. They want that with even with reality stars now. If you have recognition, you got a better shot of getting a show.
There's gonna be there'll be a backlash from James Bond fans. Because what they're going to say is this is an agenda. They're trying, because it's the year of the woman. They're trying to make everything about the woman, and that's what the hardcore James Bond fans will say.
Yeah.
That's what they said about Ghostbusters too.
And James Bond may be such an institution that, yeah, if you did something, they'd be like, "Oh, that's so cheap." Jamie Bond, really? Come on. Be better.
People are they're going to see through it. They see through things like that.
Yeah. I don't know that the Oceans, and I loved Ocean's 11. I didn't watch the other two, but Ocean's 11, amazing movie. I thought it was great.
The one where Julia Roberts plays Julia, like she looks like Julia Roberts. I think it's part 2. That movie is horrid. That's a terrible movie. The 13 was decent.
Decent.
The middle
Right.
movie of that installment was just brutal.
I had heard that, and that's why I didn't even go. I was waiting to see what the vibe was on Ocean's 12, and then it was so bad. And then people were like, "Oh, 13's better." And I'm like, yeah, but I mean, there's probably things from the plot in 12 you need to know for 13, and I don't even want to. Yeah,
It
so I
just
never
was
did it.
hokey.
I've seen some of the trailers, though, for 8, and it kind of sucks me in a little bit. The one with all the girls, because the girls, some of them look so glam and so hot and so amazing.
Yeah.
And I love all that. I'm all about costume. I'm all about makeup, hair. They looked really good.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
if it's got a good plot, and it's not
Yeah.
stupid, I'm kind of into Ocean's 8. I know it's not popular in the room to say that.
If
Angry Pants over here.
You like the middle one?
No, I don't like the middle one.
okay.
I'm saying I like the 8 concept with all chicks.
I didn't talk trash about Ocean's 8. When did I say anything about that? I just said that
he's around on Jamie Bond, I think.
Jamie Bond, because that one just seems so.
And they're not doing that.
It
They're not
seems
doing that for
forced.
the record. But I'm just saying that this seems to be what they're doing right now. They're trying to figure out what they can take that was a male franchise, make it female, and see if it'll make some money. I guess they like the results of what they got out of the Ghostbusters when they did that. Ocean's 8 will tell a lot. Steven Spielberg is saying after Indiana Jones 5, he'd like the franchise to continue with a female lead. So maybe it'd be Indiana Joanne.
Indiana Jane. I don't know.
So
just make a different saga. Gosh. Don't people want to be original?
No, not in
Why?
Hollywood.
It's amazing to me.
They want to make money, and here's what it is: if it's familiar, more people will go. If
Just
it's a
to see.
completely foreign
Yeah.
concept, you'll get less people. It's just
It's not. It doesn't always work.
a lot of people are sheep, and they'll, well, we kind of heard of Indiana Joanne, so let's go. It's like Indiana Jones.
What I think it is, I think it's the safe bet. I think it is laying up. Whatever you want to call it. It's cutting corners. Whatever you want to make the analogy to, that's what it is. You take a gamble when you come up with a whole new movie concept that nobody has seen and try to make it fly.
Then I want to do a male version of Legally Blonde and call it Legally Bald. A guy in his mid-40s.
I know a guy. Kevin Ralston's available.
You're right.
Well,
Legally, I am bald.
We will pull that hair right out.
Yeah, that'd be the whole thing.
We'll do it all like how they did it with Reese Witherspoon, but we'll do it with a dude, and we'll see how that goes.
Oh my gosh, and we could just go through life and you'd be unmasking all these guys who are legally bald. Like, imagine this. You get Fabio down and rip his hair off. You're like, Fabio?
And at the moral of the story,
he's legally bald?
At the end of it, you realize, you know what? I'm bald and I'm beautiful. I don't need this hair. That's the message of the movie. Be bold or be bald and beautiful.
But along the way, you do have the booty, Kevin, for the bend and snap. Just saying.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, there's going to be a naked scene.
Well, if we're doing unoriginal concepts, what male or even female franchises do you think we could adapt? Flip them around. It's just one little tweak.
Okay,
it would work.
the Babysitters Club, all dudes.
Okay.
Daddy daycare.
Well, the Babysitters Club were teenagers, and they ran their own babysitting company. You reverse it. Now it's these teenage kids, and like, oh, I can't. What's going on here? We got it's the Babysitter Club.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No green light. Give that the red light, coach.
We're going with Indiana Joanne.
Indiana Joanne. That's the one.
I hate Indiana Joanne.
All right, we got a couple suggestions rolling in. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763.
Baby, lay on back and relax. Kick your pretty feet up on my dash.
Well, it seems like what Hollywood, their next thing is going to be not retreading old movies necessarily, because that's not enough. They're going to swap genders on them. And so something that was a movie that featured men will feature women. They did it with Ghostbusters, the revamped version of that. You got Ocean's 8 that is going to be opening up featuring women that was off of the Ocean's 11 cast that was all men before. Steven Spielberg says, I'd like to do Indiana Joanne or a female version of Indiana Jones.
I just like hearing you say Indiana Joanne and then looking at Jay Bird's face. It's so disgusted. Ugh, Indiana Joanne.
Why do you think it's silly?
It is silly.
Yeah, and I kind of wonder why they are going down this path. I just kind of like
You're
pulled
wondering why?
I am wondering why.
Well, because it's an agenda.
Well, because I think money speaks more than anybody's agenda. I mean, that's what Hollywood, even above all their whatever it is they're trying to politicize, money is what speaks. Who cares about politics and society as long as we're making money? And they say the franchise reboot for the Ghostbusters movie made $180 million worldwide, including 116 domestic. But they're saying apparently it was a loss around $70 million on the cost to make it.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was considered a hit. Remember it had all that backlash going on before it even had a chance to do anything?
No, that's definitely not a hit if that's what it made.
And I watched it and didn't love it. I mean, I don't know. I'd say it was the worst thing ever, but I didn't love it.
It wasn't the worst thing ever.
Yeah. So I wonder if, so it's not really necessarily looking like it's financially successful. Why would they continue down this path of trying to do this? Ocean's 8, there could be a lot riding on this. If this movie is successful, they'll probably take every single franchise out there and be like, how can we flip genders on it and make it work?
How about this? Instead of Steel Magnolia, Steel Magnolia. It's all dudes. Isn't that a chick movie? It's all these dudes are crying about all this sad crap.
Somebody said, how about instead of Kill Bill, you do Kill Jill? Even Jessica here had a great idea. She's in with us celebrating her 40th birthday today. And instead of Golden Girls, what'd you say, Jessica?
Golden Guys.
Golden Guys.
Okay, old man.
Actually, that really could work. I mean, whenever you take grumpy dudes, a lot of times, especially when they're sitting there bickering back and forth.
Grumpy old men?
Grumpy old men. Yeah, I guess that's kind of what it is.
Grumpy old women.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could probably work that. Do you think if they did Rambo or Rocky, is there any way to make that into... They did $1 Million Baby, but I don't know. Is there any way to flip that around and make that work? And will they?
What about Charlie's Angels, but they're all dudes? Chuck's Angels. Oh.
It's still Charlie.
Chuck's Devils. Charlie's Devils. Same concept.
And you have like a chick be Charlie.
Exactly.
And you have dudes be the three hotties.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Somebody said I wouldn't be surprised to see coming up soon, Women in Black.
You will.
That's a good one.
I mean, how many movies do you have men in the title? And you could easily just, if you want to be super lazy, you could just be like, okay, let's just take that and flip that.
Here comes the woman in black. It just doesn't flow.
It's harder to say.
Shoehorn that word. Woman in black.
Instead of Thelma and Louise, you just do Theo and Lou.
Theo and Lou.
That's my favorite one.
Okay. Will Hollywood get to this point or not? I don't know. I guess that's what we're going to find out. Keep an eye on the box office for Ocean's 8, and you'll see.
You checking out Snapchat? Get it. The KVJ Show.
Hey, South Florida, this is your city, and Sprint is your network. The sun and the beach are unlimited here, and your network should be too. That's why only Sprint offers you the best price for unlimited. 4 lines for $25 a month each, and the 5th line is free. The unlimited plan includes streaming in full HD and 10 gigabytes of mobile hotspot to share all the excitement of living in this paradise. Your Sprint Unlimited plan has everything you need to be connected from this amazing city, the capital of all things sunshine and unlimited. In South Florida, Sprint is the network for you. Visit your Sprint store or sprint.com/unlimited today. After 6/30/19, pay $38 a month per line with autopay. Excludes taxes, surcharges, and roaming. Compared to unlimited HD rates from national carriers, features differ. Coverage and offer not everywhere. Subject to credit and $30 activation fee. Speed maximums, use rules, and restrictions apply.
O'Reilly. When your battery goes dead, everything can come to a stop. Don't take a chance on getting stranded. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts and get your battery tested free of charge. If your battery does need to be replaced, O'Reilly Auto Parts can help you find the exact Superstart battery that fits your car or truck at a guaranteed low price. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better prices every day.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Hello? Jimmy, look up. I'm in a helicopter. Johnny, get down here. It's Arrigo's Jeep celebration event. Okay, I just got to see where I parked my Wrangler first.
Shop over 1,000 new Jeeps and save up to $6,000 off MSRP during the Jeep celebration event at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat.
Did you find your Jeep? Nope, but I found this. It's time to celebrate. Oh, brother. You gotta go Arrigo.
Select models plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer. See dealer for details.
Here's the thing. I don't know a lot about buying or selling a home. I do know that I don't have a ton of time, and I do like places that are convenient. I like that one-stop shopping. That's why I like Chris Allen Realty. When I'm looking for something new that I want to pick up, I go into Chris Allen Realty because I got everything all under one roof. You got the lender, the broker, the builder, all right there. They're a real estate company for buyers and sellers, and they can help you sell your property for the best price on the market. The thing that you're going to love the most is so many real estate companies in South Florida are super huge. They got so many people working for them, and they got so many clients. But when you go to Chris Allen Realty, it's smaller. You get treated like family, and they know you by name. You're not just a number to them. You like that, and you want that because you don't know enough about it to say, okay, am I being taken for a run or not? Not going to happen with Chris Allen Realty. They also have homes that are built, they're ready to sell, and they got inventory to pre-sell that's off-market in Loxahatchee, West Palm, Wellington, Singer Island, and throughout Palm Beach County. So if you want a more personal feel and you want to get everything done just in one place, Chris Allen Realty is the place I go, and you should too. Just look for him by name. It's Chris Allen Realty.
A real bright future story from the Florida Lottery.
Hey guys, my name is Carly McGregor and I'm a sophomore at the University of Central Florida. The Bright Futures Scholarship has been my family's saving grace. I distinctly remember the joy that I felt when I found out that I qualified for the Bright Futures Scholarship. I was so proud to call my mom and tell her that I did it. That moment will forever resonate with me. I just want to thank the Florida Lottery for everything that they've done for me and all the students in Florida.
View more success stories at flalottery.com/brightfutures.
Who turned our new office into a wave pool?
The boss was stressed about starting this new business. She thought the waves would help relax us. Grab a tube.
Maybe she'd worry less if we just had Geico Commercial Auto.
Geico can insure our vehicles? That's good to know.
Yeah, they can help business owners with all kinds of insurance needs.
That's really good to know. Oh, looks like high tide's coming in. Hold on to something.
Get to know Geico and see how easy commercial auto insurance can be.
You know, life's little emergencies just fall in your lap sometimes. In our family, we take it to MD Now because we know they're always open. Find the location nearest you today. Visit mdnow.com for all the details.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. I love butt chicken and seafood, and let me tell you about their lunch bunch that's available all day. You can choose from a variety menu item like fish, shrimp, buffalo wings, chicken fingers, and the best fish sandwich in town. All lunch bunch items come with a side and a medium beverage. What a great deal. 7 locations for buds. Don't forget to try the bird sauce.
Brought to you by PNC Bank for the achiever in you.
This hour's music is brought to you by Staples.
Staples knows running out of ink is no way to do business. Help keep your business working and your printers printing. Go to Staples for a huge selection of ink and toner and find your ink in stock every time and at a low price every day so you can meet every deadline. Staples.
Your closet needs a KVJ shirt. Get it now at kvjshow.com.
Well, we were talking a little bit about ice cream earlier, and the 9 top flavors in America were all pretty generic and boring. Chocolate, vanilla, mint chocolate chip was the number 1 flavor. Rocky Road did make the list, but there's so many awesome flavors that we were running down. People like saying, this is my favorite. I don't know a lot of people that do eat a lot of the standards. When I go out to get ice cream, it seems like everybody's, trying something crazy and something fun.
I like the funky stuff.
Yeah. We had tried something, and we had mentioned Wits. I want to give Chris, come on in here real quick, because somebody knows that I'm from Ohio, and Wits does frozen custard. They're started in Stewart, and I'm leaking over here. And apparently they're going to be
personally
a little bit of both. I don't even know. All I know is there's something leaking in Virginia. I don't know where it's coming from.
It happens when you get older.
It does, yeah. Now, you said that you're going to be opening up a couple new locations as well?
Yeah, we've had a great reception up in Stewart. It's fantastic. We're really connected to the community, and that's important to our brand and our store. And so we're looking at Wellington, we're looking at Palm Beach Gardens, and we think it's going to be a real hit.
Oh, well, I love it.
Delicious.
Buckeye Madness is what they have, and you got to go check them out there. You can get them. You guys are up on Monterey Road in Stewart. Is that correct?
Yep, right now. But we're just gonna try to bring it to the communities that, families. That's where we really feel like that's our market. Schools, we do a lot of support with and things with schools.
And that's good. Yeah, keep it all community based.
Yeah.
And as long as the custard is amazing too, people are going to love it. I know Virginia's over there working on something right now. What do you got?
I had the strawberry. It's really good.
Okay. All right. I know Jaybird's got his own over there, so I would just want to say, Chris, thanks for coming in and bringing some.
We love you guys, and we just wanted to just say thank you for supporting us and mentioning us this morning, and
cool.
Thought we'd bring you a little treat.
That's nice.
Appreciate it. Well, if you're looking to do something other than just eat ice cream all weekend, there's a couple of different options that are going to be going on. The Marlins are in town, and they're coming off of 2 wins, Virginia. They actually they had a big win over the Cardinals last night in St. Louis.
Oh, maybe they'll win the World Series this year.
No, they won 2 in a row. They previously lost 9 out of 10, so let's not get too crazy.
Were all the Cardinals sick?
Yeah, it's kind of one. You know what? They actually last night. I don't know what happened to the Cardinals, but as I was watching some of the highlights, they had a regular position player pitching.
Yeah, well, the Cardinals weren't allowed to use their arms last night.
They had to bat with their feet. And it was still close.
This weekend is going to be like a Marlins throwback weekend. It's like the 25th anniversary of the team. So they're offering up $4 tickets. That's their latest.
$4 tickets?
And still nobody's going to go.
Are you kidding? A snack pack show costs more than that.
$4 tickets, yeah. They got the Padres in town at Marlins Park. It's going to be going on tomorrow through Sunday.
$4? People want to think it's 1982.
Yeah.
Are the Padres playing with their feet too?
Yeah, I think Padres they get everything. Yeah, they were in last place a week ago.
The players' fathers are playing for them.
On Saturday, you got Harry Styles and Casey Musgraves going to be at the BB&T Center. Going to be a good show. Love me some Casey Musgraves. That girl is talented.
She is.
You've also got Mixed Live with Enrique Iglesias. Going to be at American Airlines Arena. So he's going to be out there, part of that kind of stuff. He's going to get a night away from the wife and the twins.
That's one of the shows that you want to be up closer to the front because he is known, ladies, for pulling a girl out of the first few rows and bringing her up on stage and singing to her and wrapping his delicious self around her. And
Does he ask before he can do that?
Yes.
Okay.
He totally asks, and they come up, and they know what's going to be all involved, but he is delicious.
Apparently, there's somebody else that does that exact same move. They bring somebody out of the crowd, and they wrap their arms all around them, and they kind of grind on them a little bit. Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair are going to be at the Hard Rock Hotel. So, Jaybird, if you want to be pulled out of the audience.
Ric Flair can grind me anytime. 14-time world champion, Virginia.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
So there's a lot of good stuff.
Oh, to get grinded by the Nature Boy?
Oh, yeah. You can see if he is all natural.
Woo!
So lots of stuff going on this weekend here in South Florida. I was a kid, my neighbors were all into this group called Kiss. They had the posters all over the wall. They were listening to the music. And my parents, who are very religious, got wind of it. They're like, oh, no, you do not.
Is it because Gene Simmons' nickname was the Demon?
Didn't help.
Didn't help.
And also, they're like, Kiss, we know, knights in Satan's service. Evil from the devil, no way.
Is that what KISS stands for?
No, that's what the thing was when I was a kid, that all the parents who were like not into it all having their kids listen to Kiss was saying, it's like going, oh, they're a demonic band. Because that was kind of a big thing. In fact, I remember at my church, we had this guy come out and he was talking about how Satan was using music and how he had his favorite bands, and they were playing clips of the evil bands, and they would have references, and then the guy was actually playing, because it was records at the time, and he would play them backwards. And he would go, yup, 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 yup. So you listen, he's like, I love Satan. He's like, that's what Satan is. I love Satan. You're like, as a kid, you're like, oh my gosh, all these subliminal messages getting our kids' ears.
Even though it didn't sound like that, he made you think, because the power of suggestion.
I remember him doing it. He was like rewinding. He's going, I love Satan. He was talking like that. I'm like going, what is this guy doing? I just remember sitting there looking at him go, huh?
What does KISS stand for?
It's just a name, Kiss. They just like the sound of it. I mean, they didn't think that much into it. They're like riding in a taxi cab in New York and like going, how about Kiss? Like, cool. It's kind of like how I came up with my son Cannon's name. My wife's like, Cannon. I'm like, cool.
Well, I guess they said that when Kiss started to hit big, they started doing interviews, and Gene Simmons would go out and talk about how I'm part of the devil. Like, he would that was his verbiage. He wanted people to to buy into his shtick.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I
There's
never heard that.
Very uncomfortable interview on YouTube. One of their first interviews, and he's just putting it on thick. He's like, slithering his tongue. He's like, oh yeah, don't have your moms coming to my town.
Yeah, he's always been a sleazy dude.
But he was like talking about how he was like the devil.
Well, it played into their whole strategy. Well, because, I mean, a lot of times, when something is forbidden and you're a kid, what do you want?
You have to have it.
I mean, go all the way back and, why don't you talk to Eve and Adam? Like, it's that forbidden fruit. That's what they want.
Elvis, they went through it. They were like, oh my gosh, he's so bad. He's shaking his pelvis.
Yeah.
That made girls like wanting more.
I mean, that was considered so over the top. Elvis shaking that thing, doing that
Couldn't believe
bit.
it.
People couldn't, but they lost their minds.
Couldn't believe it. Yeah. So that was my whole thing. So my parents had different rules for me when I was growing up, and they were a lot more strict than, what any of my friends had to deal with. Kids completely off the table. No way, no how. If you see it, you run like the devil's in front of you himself. So just couldn't do that. For some reason, and when I was a kid growing up, there was a dance show called Solid Gold that was on Saturday mornings.
Marilyn McCoo.
It's a great show.
I used to love that show.
Completely banned and forbidden.
Oh.
They were just like, because they were moving their hips and they were like, and I remember my mom talking about just how racy the clothes were. And I've gone back, and now you can find anything online. I'm like, how bad was this? And I look, they were wearing full body leotards. I mean, they were like, there was...
It's just so bizarre to me. Those are the things that you weren't allowed to watch, but then they'd show you the end of the world movie where everyone dies and you're left behind, which is so much more traumatic, I think, to a kid.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Than Solid Gold.
They wanted to scare you into, you better get a little Jesus in you. Your head's going to be on the guillotine.
I mean, have you ever seen this movie?
It's horrifying.
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 I played some audio on that before. Yeah, completely traumatizing. So... when you were a kid, did your parents, anybody ever have like a crazy rule? And I had some friends that had crazy rules that weren't necessarily because their parents were so religious and strict. I had a friend of mine, and no one was allowed to sit on the furniture.
Yeah.
Not just like in the front fancy room, the whole house?
Whole house. Yeah. Well, it was down pretty much, the living room, but we never went anywhere else. He wasn't allowed to have anyone in his bedroom. So I don't know. I don't know if he got to sleep on the bed or not.
Did he get to sit on the toilet?
It's a great question. No, the toilet was okay, but his mom had like plastic covers on the sofas, and I'm like, no. I'm like, does anyone ever say? He's like, no. He's like, we never said. I'm like, why do you have sofas then? It's like, well, because it makes it look normal. And my mom just doesn't want them to get dirty. And, she spent all this money on them, and she loves how they look, but she doesn't want them to age.
I will never understand that. But there was people like in our neighborhood that had like a front room in their house, and it was like the formal sitting room. No one ever was allowed to even step foot in it, much less sit on something. Like, why would you waste a whole room in your house that nobody ever is allowed to use?
I mean, being raised like that blows my mind, because in our living room, we had a hole that would go through like the family room. Hey, Mom, we're hungry. We'd talk through the hole.
Yeah. You weren't allowed sleepovers, right?
I was not allowed sleepovers until I was about 14, and I fought for my freedom. And it was a bloody war. My mom did not want me doing anything like that. I wasn't even allowed to go out in the front yard.
Were you allowed to have friends sleep over at your place?
I was, but every now and then it'd be like, hey, can JR come over, or can Robert come over? No, not today. Well, why not, Mom? You said he could come over. Because I'm your mother and because I said so. I'm like, come on, Mom. She'd always pull that card. I'm your mother and I said so. Yeah, but we would have kids come over, but we weren't allowed to go out and explore outside or anything.
What was your thing on the bike, too?
Wasn't allowed to ride a bike until 7th grade.
It's hard to ride a bike in your backyard.
That worked out real great. The first day...
All they could go in was the backyard.
The first day I was riding my bike to school, I was in 7th grade, and I looked just like a Muppet, like Kermit the Frog, and the bus drove by, and they were throwing so many things at me and screaming at me, and I was only allowed to ride the bike one day to school. My mom's like, no, you're not doing it again.
When you're on the bike and they're throwing things at you, it builds character.
Oh yeah, well that wasn't as bad as the garbage men making fun of me when I walked to school. They used to call me Pee Wee Herman.
Somebody texted in. They said, "I get it." My mom thought everything was satanic. Harry Potter completely forbidden. No Dungeons and Dragons. Nothing magic. Even card tricks.
I've heard about the whole Harry Potter. There's people online that want to take Harry Potter down because it's of the devil.
Yeah, Magic the Gathering. Denny's knows what that is. Couldn't mess with that. Yeah, it's of the devil.
It's crazy.
I remember Ozzy Osbourne had a song where they thought he said, "Get the gun, shoot," and they proved that he didn't.
Yeah, that was the one. That was one of the ones that the guy was all over the Ozzy stuff. With that came into our church.
What makes him think Ozzy was satanic?
Maybe the biting of the bat.
It seems such a wholesome show.
Oh my gosh, no! Ozzy didn't pull any punches.
No,
yeah.
Well, I don't think he even meant to bite the bat. I guess it was like
he was hammered.
It was supposed to be a rubber bat, and
he thought it was. Yeah,
a real one got on stage, and you hear him describe it. It's a real bat.
It's a real bat.
Yeah. I think he did it to a dove, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, was it a dove or was it a bat? Maybe I'm off on the bat thing. I thought it was a bat.
I think he did a bat. I don't know about the dove, but...
Yeah, I think there's a story about him. It was like a record release party, and he was all hammered, and they released a bunch of doves, and one landed on him.
And he bit it in front of record execs.
Yeah.
I have heard that story, too.
They're a little horrified.
But you're like, this guy's legit.
Well, when Motley Crue is saying, I mean, Ozzy Osbourne, we're over here, we're snorting cocaine. We look over there, Ozzy Osbourne, he's snorting ants.
He snorted a line of ants.
I mean, that's next level, man. Fire ants, that was his drug of choice.
You gotta respect the showmanship, though, because I'm all about when you get a little buzz putting on a show. A guy that snorts a line of ants, you can't top that.
That's like that one time I ate the rocks because I was drunk and I was like, Kevin, watch, I can eat rocks.
You're a showman.
He's like the low budget Aussie.
I'm the low budget everything. I'm the Corey Feldman of the Palm Beaches. I get it.
Yeah, somebody said I used to have a binder full of Pokemon cards. My mom found them and flipped out and burned them in front of me because she said they were satanic.
What?
I was crying like a little bee.
Pokemon?
Yeah.
How's that satanic?
It was weird the rules my mom would come up out of the blue. I was allowed to watch HBO anytime I want, even at nighttime, but I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons, and I wasn't allowed to watch Married with Children. Married with Children was forbidden for some reason.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, there's a lot of TV shows like that. MTV was way out of bounds.
I almost kind of get MTV. I was watching it the other day. I'm like, wow, is this a soft-core channel?
Oh, there was nothing better than MTV.
It was tame when I was a kid. Now it's not.
Oh, the summer beach house they would do.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so fun.
Yeah, Three's Company. I couldn't watch that.
Yeah, because there was two women living with the guy.
Living in sin, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Somebody else texted in and said, for my 14th birthday, my parents gave me a bike. but then I wasn't allowed to go out and ride the bike because the streets were too dangerous.
That's what happened to me. That's exactly what happened to me.
I get this bike and then you can't ride it.
Cameron had a bike he could ride in the yard in circles.
I rode it for one day. My mom saw the bus go by, kids throwing stuff at me. You're never riding again.
So he said you weren't allowed to close doors in my house. My mom thought only dirty things happen behind closed doors.
I agree.
Every door had to stay open.
I don't like closed doors. I don't like them at all.
One of our rules was when someone knocks on the door, we're not expecting anyone to knock, go and run and hide.
All right, you have a crazy rule you had to follow from your overly strict parents. You can let us know. 877-979-WRMF.
All KVJ, on demand and mobile at kvjshow.com and many other podcast apps.
Registration for fall classes opens this July at Indian River State College. If you're looking for a quality education that's affordable, convenient, and leads to a great job, look no further than IRSC. With over 150 programs, you'll find one to get you started towards your ideal career. Get one step closer to reaching your goals. Apply today or view our fall class offerings at irsc.edu. Fall classes start August 23rd, so don't wait. Plan your class schedule and be first to register this July at irsc.edu.
It's the $69 title transfer event at Mazda of Palm Beach on North Lake and Alternate A1A. All it takes is $69 to take over payments on over 300 new and certified pre-owned Mazdas. Car buying has never been easier. Pick your Mazda, pay the $69 title transfer fee, and take over the low monthly payments. The selection is incredible. A mere $69 lets you choose from hundreds of top-quality new and certified pre-owned Mazdas. And if you need credit, you'll get it. During the $69 title transfer event at Mazda of Palm Beach, our banks and credit unions will work to get you approved. Plus, with our price pledge, you're always guaranteed a great deal. If you find a better one within 72 hours of your purchase, we'll refund the difference. And don't feel trapped in a vehicle you don't want. With our Upgrade Your Lease program, get out now and receive up to $2,500 in lease forgiveness on mileage and payments. Hurry to Mazda of Palm Beach's $69 title transfer event. North Lake Boulevard and Alternate A1A in North Palm Beach. Online at MazdaofPalmBeach.com.
All offers subject to credit approval, tax, title, and DMV additional.
Welcome to Brightline.
How was your day?
Great. I just need 15 to respond to this
What do you want for dinner?
Let's just pick up sushi on the way home.
How about a drink?
Oh, I'd love a drink.
We will be arriving in just a few minutes. We hope you enjoyed your carefree, car-free trip.
Your commute could sound like that, or it could sound like this. What will your commute sound like tomorrow? Book your train on GoBrightline.com today to find out. And go express between Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach.
This is NHRA Funny Car driver Courtney Force. Time to head to Advance Auto Parts for low prices and tons of free services. We offer free battery, starter, and alternator testing and free battery installation with purchase. Plus, Speed Perks members earn up to $20 in rewards. Don't miss out. Visit an Advance or participating CarQuest Auto Parts store near you today. Advance Auto Parts. Let's get you back on the road.
You know, you hear that 40 is like the new 30. 40 is like the new 60. You know, people are aging better today, and one of the big reasons is because of places like Wellington Anti-Aging. There's just so many advantages as you get older now that you don't have to throw in the towel. You can actually still look young, have great energy. People will never be able to guess your age. Wellington Anti-Aging has something called hormone replacement therapy, which helps you to maintain the energy you had when you're in your teens and 20s. As you get older, what happens? You lose those hormones, then you start losing lean muscle mass. You start to notice the difference is your body just changes and you just don't have the energy you used to. Go to Wellington Anti-Aging, get the hormone replacement therapy. Amazing for guys, even better for women. And the cool thing about it, your insurance likely is going to pay for your treatments. So what you'll get, more energy, lean muscle mass, better looking physique, more confidence, and a better quality of life. And those compliments, wow, you don't look your age, you look so fantastic. Start by going online today, WellingtonAntiAging.com.
Paul, why aren't you in the office?
Oh, hi. This is Sunday.
You're working from home.
Yeah, this is Sunday.
Well, it sounds like you're on the beach.
No.
You're on the beaches of Fort Myers and Sanibel, aren't you?
I am not on the beach of Fort Myers and Sanibel.
What was that?
That was a dog.
That was not a dog.
I don't know. Gotta go. Bye.
Hello, Paul?
Relax, it's summer. Enter to win a free getaway at FortMyersSanibel.com.
See Steel Pulse live in Jupiter at the Abacoa Town Center Amphitheater August 4th. Steel Pulse live in Jupiter August 4th at the Abacoa Town Center Amphitheater. Tickets available at Eventbrite.com, another Duderman production.
It's summer, and even your oven should get a vacation. Whole Foods Market has perfectly seasoned beef burgers ready to grill, made with animal welfare rated beef and no antibiotics ever. Get them on sale for $4.99 per pound through June 12th while supplies last. Find more summer sales at your local Whole Foods Market.
I am not a fan of moving. I actually hate picking stuff up and moving it and boxing it. That's the worst. Well, if you're like me and you've got better things to do, then you need to call my friend Spiro and the team at the Good Greek Moving and Storage Company, because this is what they do every single day. They love doing it. They're really good at doing it, and they will full service move you in a matter of hours.
They moved me, had me in and out 2 hours. They packed all my weird stuff up. They unpacked all my weird stuff. They had that was probably one of the weirder moments.
Yeah, imagine the
they
stuff
told
they
me.
see.
They did. They told me he was weird.
That's what they said, huh? Doesn't matter. They'll still move your stuff, big, small. They do it all. And they're fully licensed and insured.
Call them up today. All you have to do is pick up your mobile phone, call our friend Spiro and his whole team. They'll come out, they'll give you a free quote, all that good stuff. Just pick up your mobile and press ** Greek. That's ** Greek.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Marlins.
Sexy.
Want to meet and hang with KVJ? Find out where we'll be at kvjshow.com.
The unbelievably strict rules that you had growing up as a kid from your unreasonable parents. Some of the texts that came in here, somebody said, I was told by my grandmother not to see myself naked in front of the mirror because the devil would come and get me.
Oh my gosh, that's
That
horrifying.
is a very scary tale to tell your kid. Oh my gosh.
I didn't get the point of that. We couldn't turn on the lights when it's daylight out. We had to open up the curtains. That's the only way we could see. And we also couldn't leave the water running in the faucet while we were brushing our teeth. We could only turn it on to rinse our mouth out.
I dated a girl like that. Anytime I'd brush my teeth, she'd come in, gotta turn this off right now. You're wasting water. People are dying.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
Well, when I used to live in an apartment, I did not care. I was like, let the water flow. But now that I live in a house, I get a water bill. They send me a bill every month and it says, here's how much water you used, dummy. And so I watch it and I see exactly how much water we use. So I am the water czar in our house.
Oh, you're the one who's cracking down now.
I
You're
am
making these
cracking.
unrealistic rules.
Yep. No flushing unless it's brown.
Oh.
Just kidding. I wouldn't do that.
There are some people though. If it's yellow, they let it mellow for a minute.
And someone else texted in and said we weren't allowed to wear pants because we belonged to a Seventh-day Adventist church.
Oh, they had to wear a long skirt.
Yeah.
I've seen those. The skirt's long. The hair's really long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have to worry about washing a lot though. You get the one outfit. I'm trying to think of the benefit.
No, you still have to wash your clothes.
Well, you wash them, but I'm saying if you have a bunch of different, you could have 3 of the same outfit. No one would know. Just keep washing them. Never mind. I lost the room clearly. The hell am I talking about? I need to go to bed.
Coming up, a cool story about the lunch lady driving a car from the 80s and what her students actually did nice for her next. School. She was still driving the same car from the 80s.
Oh, bless her heart.
Yeah, but she was sweet to the kids, and they loved her to death, and they would see her every single day. Leave the lunchroom, get into her junky car, and just go puttering down the road. So they have this automotive program there at the high school where kids can learn to be mechanics.
That's cool.
And they had a car donated to them, and so they did a bunch of body work on it. It was a 2014 Mazda. It was all dinged up. They punched out all the dents. They fixed it all up. Then on Monday, they gave it away to the lunch lady.
Oh, Kevin.
That's good stuff.
That warms my heart.
Yeah. She volunteers by driving around and handing out food to the homeless. So she's like, oh, now I'll be able to get around a lot better.
That is amazing.
The only problem was she hasn't ever driven a car that was made later than the 80s, so she couldn't figure it out. So it took a little while for her to be like, push button. She couldn't, just was completely lost with the whole thing. But what a nice little concept, huh?
I mean, that is a great story.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought it was a great story as well that needed to be shared with the audience.
Hate to be the guy that follows that great story.
Oh, I'm used to Kevin blocking, making it.
You see it as blocking, and that's negative. The positive is I'm setting up something that's even greater than what I gave you.
I'm sorry that I was so negative. Okay.
Yeah, good luck following that.
Oh, you can't. Your grandma with a car? Or was she a grandma?
See, he's not even listening to the
She's
grandma.
a lunch lady.
Yeah.
She's probably a grandma.
Probably.
All right, here we go.
No, Jaybird, she's barren.
Oh.
She is?
She always wanted children.
She did.
Thanks for pouring a little salt in that wound.
That's next. Maybe the home ec class can bang out a baby for her.
Kevin.
She's barren.
I mean, how do I follow that? All right.
What you got?
Our barren lunch lady with the new car. Please, Jaybird.
Nothing improves the memory more than trying to forget. Kind of like how I want to forget this segment.
I don't get it.
Nothing improves the memory more than trying to forget.
No, I heard it. I just don't get it.
Don't think about the big pink elephant behind you. You're thinking about the pink elephant, aren't you? Exactly. I'm blowing minds over. Okay, end the show, Kevin.
You're blowing.
Just end the show. Quit letting me talk, man.
Dude, you're on the radio.
Quit letting me talk. You gotta pull that for a promo, Jenny.
You gotta shut me down.
Quit letting me talk.
Because I will continue to talk and say the just rambling of a madman.
How often do you hear that on the radio? Quit letting me talk. Oh, well, you got to do more, actually. After the show podcast going to be coming up. And we got beer.
I think it's a beer podcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why not, baby?
yeah.
It's pretty much the weekend, right? You can check that out. It's going to be live on YouTube. And if you're listening to the regular podcast right now, or even if you don't, you can go find the KVJ podcast. It has the regular show and then the after the show. You go right to the end. It's going to be right there. It's on iTunes and pretty much every podcast app everywhere. Check it out.
Watch the KVJ Show from home or on your mobile device on YouTube, Facebook, or kvjshow.com.